All right, now. Right on time, too. Right on cue. Evening, everybody. And, well, we're going to get into it tonight. I don't know. The show's going to be long. It depends on how I feel tonight. You know what I'm saying? But it depends on me, how I'm going to feel as this ship is about to take off. The topics tonight, the game balls. Uh, 1 and 2 recipients of the game ball played last night. We're going to talk about the Dolphins' collapse, and this year is eerily similar to 30 years ago when the Dolphins had a 9-2 record after they left Dallas. Yo, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everything you done for me, Ebo. Thank you for listening, my family. Good to see you, man. I hope I entertain you tonight. Tonight I'm going a little bit more serious tonight, bro. Sophia's in the building. Yo, Ebo, I mean it, man. Happy holidays to you and your family, bro. And stay safe on the road, family. Little Fist in the building. I know he wants to talk NBA. And I'll get to the Lakers. I'll roast them later tonight with their latest stupidity. So Ebo, trust me, man. I appreciate everything you've done for me, man. Really, man. From day one, believed in this platform. And when you believe in me, I appreciate you. Ebo, what's up, man? My boys are coming through. This to say what's up, man. Mister, what's up? Ebo Sosa, Jims. Um, I appreciate all you brothers, man. Thank you for coming by. Um, and just saying what's up to your boy. I heard the Rumble was pretty good Sunday night. I know all you guys were there. I know that's what you guys love. Ebo Sosa in the building. I'm good, man. Hang in there. You know, thanking the Lord I'm alive to see another day to say what's up to you, the Jims, the Canes, the Ebo. Saying what's up to you right now, Mister. Oh, yeah. Mister in the building. Oh, yeah, man. Biggest Miami Hurricane fan in the world. Canes Dolphins 89. Everybody say a prayer for him and what he's going through in the building, everybody. Since 305's in the building, we're going to start with the Dolphins collapse. And I was about to talk about it. Everybody was pulling up. So I just said, let me say what's up to everybody tonight. We'll do some more Tani tonight. And the contract he just signed, my God. Wow. Laurel, you could pull up, bro. Remember that time the Ravens won the Super Bowl against my team, the Giants, most by score? Speaking of that, hey, Mister, what do you think about Tommy DeVito? I'm going to talk about him tonight after I talk about the Dolphins collapse. And this is why we told Laurel that he keeps asking this crazy question to us. How much Tua is going to demand? You know what Tua is going to demand? Tua is going to have it's going to next year with that $23.5 million he's getting paid. It's going to be with the way the Dolphins are in trouble right now. He's going to be in a prove-it year, Super Bowl bust for Miami next year, no doubt. Let Laurel up in a second. We're going to talk about the Dolphins collapse. We saw something last night that I never thought I would see. That is Tony Manzano almost in tears last night after the game up here. He was so frustrated. I love his brothers. Moves back. Penguin was the best version of the character. I still think Danny DeVito as the Penguin ain't paying to his shit. You go to those Dolphin fanboy rooms and ask them about that. All right, let's get to Miami, everybody. What a collapse last night. And don't look now, but it could be the 30th anniversary of 1993. Me and 305 talked about this last night, where the Dolphins were 9-2 and ended up 9-7. They had a schedule early to this. 3 in a row at home. They lost all of them. Giants, Steelers, and the Bills. They finished the last 2 on the road. They lost that. They wanted to go 9-7. Let me tell you something. I was watching the Green Bay game last night. 305 can confirm this. Laurel could pull up if he wants to. And I saw the Dolphins score on the left top hand of my TV set. And it said 27-13. And I said, okay. And I said up here last night, 305 was laughing his ass off. Okay, Green Bay lost. Miami's going to cover. I'm happy. I swept the Mon on the spread this week. I was about to go a robust 30-12 in pros against the spread. I ended up going into my kitchen, get me a sip of Pepsi Cola. I walked through my living room. I got a big condo here. And I saw DeAndre Hopkins running wild. I ran back in this studio and I told everybody, we have a developing situation in Miami as the Titans are driving. And Mr. Miami said, oh, wait a minute, get the hell out of here. What? And they all turned back on the game. And I watched it up here. And what a collapse by the Dolphins last night. It's the buzz of the league right now. Tommy DeVito's deal. I'll get to him and celebrate him. Mamacita's in the building. Evening love. Over here. Mamacita in the building, everybody. That's how we do it in here. And the Dolphins ended up losing. And not only losing, but, sometimes when you question a team's heart, their character, are they good enough? Well, today they got totally destroyed everywhere you looked. All right, Mace, you're too kind. Anytime, baby. And the Dolphins found out a couple of things last night, and the media is now pushing the narrative in Miami. Then I know that media is soft as toilet tissue, so you can't take them seriously down there. But everybody knows what I've been saying all along now, that Tyreek Hill is the franchise player in that team. He's the straw that stirs the drink. The quarterback down there who Laura was wondering, pay him now. He ain't been paid shit. Next year, the expectations is going to be Super Bowl bust for this team. And I tell you right now, if Rodgers is, by the way, let me say this right now. Rodgers is thinking of playing on Sunday. He is. He's thinking about it. You'll find out probably by Thursday if he's going to play. Just to let everybody know. So he's thinking about it. He's considering it. But this was a tragic loss for the Dolphins. As Mr. Mister said in the chat, they folded like laundry. There goes Canes in the building. And if they don't beat the Jets Sunday, folks, you're going to have a Dallas team that you heard Jerry Jones today, Jera. They want to put Buffalo out and put them out for good on Sunday. Dallas looks at Buffalo as a threat, and the way the Cowboys are playing right now, who the hell knows other than San Francisco and maybe the Ravens. What's up, Laura?
What up, homie?
Oh, yeah, man. What's going on, man? I'm still stunned at that Dolphin game last night, man. I couldn't believe it.
Well, hey, Mace, you guys aren't like a physical team, right?
That is true.
But you have a lot of flash about you,
Yes,
and
they
this is
do.
why. And this is why I would think. I mean, man, I'm not gonna hate on y'all, right? But the thing is, when it's big boy football, like say if you make the Super Bowl and you're up against the 49ers defense, that's not a good matchup for you guys. It's really not.
What's up? Yeah, that's what I said. I said that all along that it was early in the season. Ian came up here one night, was talking big shit. When they lost the Bills, he was in my chat. A week later, I caught that motherfucker by my eye.
Mace,
No,
listen, bro.
Let me finish.
Hey.
No.
Okay.
Hold on. The point I'm making, Lauro, is you cannot jump the gun early in the year. You gotta let the season play out. Who the hell knew Dallas was gonna be this good, bro?
Okay, Mace. What do you guys reckon right now?
9-4.
Okay, you're at the top of the playoff standings, and you're at the top of the AFC and the AFC East.
Yeah.
So I don't think the way Pat Mahomes is playing right now. I mean, he's playing good, but he doesn't have the weapons, right? So what's going to happen with you guys right now? You guys are probably going to like limp into getting like home field advantage throughout the playoffs.
No, they're not, Lauro. You know why?
Wow, come on, mate. You got to stop hating on the squad, bro.
No. They haven't beaten a good team, and God knows when. You know who their next 3 games are against, Lauro?
What's that?
Dallas, Baltimore, Buffalo.
Okay, that's that first place schedule, right? Okay,
no,
so
place schedule. That's a second place schedule.
Okay, that's a second place. Oh shit. Okay, so that's a second place schedule. Wait a minute, who the fuck won y'all division last year?
Buffalo.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the second place schedule seems a little bit harder. I'm not sure about the Bengals and fucking. It's tough, bro. I mean, the thing is, you gotta just win your games. I mean, you can't look at it like that. You just gotta win games in front of you, bro. I mean, it doesn't matter who your opponent is. It's just like pull up, show me my opponent, and go to work, bro. I mean, if y'all are really that story, then do it. Because you know what?
Yeah.
Kansas City basically said, "Hey, we got that nigga who's better than Tom Brady and Joe Montana combined, and we can give him trash other than Travis Kelce, and he gonna do it." Wrong. No, bro. He has to have weapons. Man, CJ Stroud this past weekend, and I'm not trying to make this about the Texans, right? But here's the shit that I'm trying to tell you, Mace. Y'all gotta pay Tua this offseason. But the thing is,
They're not doing it. Don't even think about
see,
it.
bro, let me tell you something. You gotta have players around you. CJ looked like a stud. Tank Dell, broken leg. He'll come back. That's strong. That those bones are gonna calcify and be a stronger leg. I'm glad it wasn't a knee. Broken leg, right? Nico Collins goes. Nico Collins goes out the.
He keeps talking about this nigga tour, bro. Let me do something
No,
for
hold
Lamar.
on, hold on. Hold on. Let me finish, Mace. Let me finish, Mace.
Keep
The thing
talking.
is, Nico Collins goes out the second drive of the game. Now, CJ had to throw two bombs, right?
Mm-hmm.
We get blown the fuck out. Now, here's the thing. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because CJ can make good guys look great. The thing is, they brought in Jalen Waddle, A-Chain. They paid Tyreek Hill all this money to make an average quarterback look great. And the thing is, y'all gotta pay him $50 million a season this
They're not
offseason, bro.
doing it, Lauro. Cut the cap. They're not doing it, bro. Bro,
How you know?
hold on. I saw Jordan Love last night for 58.5 minutes struggle. He drives them down the field late, take the lead with 1:20 left with a unknown nobody at wide receiver, bro.
All right. Here we go.
That's what a quarterback that you want to build with. That's what he does. Not
Mace.
once one guy goes out, he looks low.
Okay, Mace. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Joe Flacco got paid the highest contract because Anquan Bolden went off during those playoffs and the Super Bowl, right or wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so do you want to be faced with if Tua goes off in the postseason? I'm not saying y'all gonna win the Super Bowl because fuck, I'm not gonna say that. But if Tua has a postseason like that, bro, you gotta pay him, right? Because who are you going to get better? A college dude?
No, let me tell you something.
Mace. No, Mace.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, all right.
No, you keep assuming stuff. We're telling you the facts. There's $23.5 million for him next year. That's it. You either get them to the Super Bowl.
But what if he balls out and plays and gets you out to the Super Bowl?
No, I remember I asked you a question back in week 7. And I said, Laurel, who do you think is leading the league in touchdown passes? I said, how many touchdowns do you think Tua got? You said 20. And when I told you that...
I think I said 15, by the way. I think I said 15, but I get it.
Here you go, Laurel. For a guy who you keep fascinating about, all right? Prescott, 28. Josh Allen, Brock Purdy, 25. Tua, 24. Okay. Here it comes, Laurel. Okay, you ready?
Hold on. Where's CJ, by the way?
CJ, when it comes to touchdown passes, he got 20. But here you come. Here we go, Laurel. Love, Mahomes, Wilson, one behind the great Tua. So, bro, I keep telling you, he's going to have to prove it, bro. I mean, last night you saw that validated me, and everybody's saying it over the place this morning. Without Tyreek Hill, he's nothing.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold up. Hey, wait a minute. Mace, do you really want to fuck around with if Tua gets to, like, if it's a close game and he doesn't get to the AFC a championship game, right? If he doesn't get there, if he in the conference, man, bro. I mean, are y'all gonna really let him dangle? I mean, hold up. No, Mace, you gotta listen now. Mace, listen. And all I wanna, Mace, I want to get my point, right, Mace? If Tua gets to if he almost gets there, right? You gotta pay him that extension, bro. Why
And
not?
Laura, what happens if he doesn't win another game this year? Which a lot of people
Well,
are
if he
saying that.
don't win, don't pay him and let him walk.
No, 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 no. He has one more year. Next year, for this whole team, they have to get to the Super Bowl or bust. The days of the win a playoff game, if they don't win a playoff game this year, what's going to be the excuse then?
Come
There's
on,
no
dog.
excuse
You
for
really
this
think?
team,
Do you
bro.
really think Tua really want to play ball if he gets to the
It's
AFC
not
conference
about
game?
it's not
And wait a
about
minute, hold on.
yeah.
Man, those hey, look, Sunshine, everybody in his draft class is getting paid this offseason.
No, they're not. That whole draft.
Bro,
That
hold
whole
up,
draft.
bro.
Yo, bro,
Hold on,
no.
bro.
Fields
Hold
is
up.
getting traded. Zach Wilson will be
Ah,
somewhere else next year. Trey Lance, who the hell knows? Don't
okay, is
know.
Sunshine hold up. Is Sunshine getting paid this offseason? Yes or no?
No.
Oh, come on.
Let me read you his numbers. Okay, I got it right here. I got it all right here, bro. Let me read you his numbers. All right, 32-61. That's his yards. 17-10. No, he's not getting paid.
Maze, that's what's going on right now, bro. Are you really gonna think that? Come on, Maze, you better stop it, bro.
Bro, the whole NFL this year is down. You know why it's down? Let me tell you why it's down. I got it right in front of me. Okay, let me read it to you again. Number one is glaring. Dak Prescott, 28 TDs, 6 picks, nearly 4,000 yards. Are you fucking kidding me? Dak Prescott, bro? That's the problem with the league, bro. Tom Brady said it 2 weeks ago. When
What
the
did
when the I quarterbacks are your stars this year, that's not good for business.
hey, you know what? I
Yeah,
don't think that yards is a
but
pivotal
to me, touchdowns matter.
because yeah, touchdowns matter, right?
Yeah,
So, man, bro, I wouldn't pay him like that, even though Tua's agent is going to be pushed him because you know the next big quarter, the next big contract, the next big contract, the next
I'm
big
gonna tell you.
contract.
I'm looking
Yeah,
at this right now. The next big contract right now. If I'm looking at this list of quarterbacks, Herbert got paid. Mayfield and Mayfield's having a good year though. Don't hear about he's in Tampa. Of looking at these guys, wow. Yeah, you make a good point. You
I
make
know
a
I
good
did.
point. But here's the problem though, and I keep saying this. Miami is in a very unique situation, Laurel.
I
There's a
mean,
lot of there's no hold on.
dude,
Let me
y'all have a
finish.
lot of talent. Y'all have a lot of talent, and the quarterback wants to be paid next season, and
No,
you guys have a lot of
quarterback is
heavy.
Laurel. I'll keep telling you this, bro. He has a lot to prove. This franchise has a lot to prove. And until they prove it by beginning of winning a playoff game, all bets are off with everybody on that team.
All right, Mace. What if that dude goes to the AFC championships,
Then he'll get
lose to?
paid, but let's see
Oh,
him win a
hold on, wait a
playoff
minute,
game first.
hold on, Mace. Loses to Baltimore. Baltimore goes to the Super Bowl, but y'all lose in the AFC championship game, right? And he says, I want 300 million, 275 guaranteed. Are you gonna give it to him?
No. See, Laurel, you got so much faith in him. You know me, I really don't care about him personally. I've been saying that for the longest time. He does nothing for me. And last night proved it for the whole world. Will Levis was the star of that game last night. You do know that, right?
I mean, I think Mike McDaniels and his goofy ass, he fucked that game off.
It's
I mean, I
goofy.
would say that.
I just think the problem in Miami is not the quarterback. I keep saying that. He's not the problem. The problem in Miami is they don't have no toughness.
Dude, y'all playing the sunshine in perfect weather when you at home, bro. I
Exactly.
mean, yeah, damn. I mean, you go out and get everything for your quarterback
Yep.
because
That's
he's
just
just
the
not that
problem.
guy.
You're proving my point. Continue.
I
Continue.
mean, the thing, and the thing is, once the off season starts, bro, Jalen Ramsey, he wants another contract. Uh, Howard, he wants another contract.
Let
And
me ask
then you
you a
got to think,
question.
and then
If this
hold on,
team,
and then you
no,
got to
no,
think
let me
about
ask you.
Jalen Waddle because
Let
Jalen
me
Waddle
answer
is
this.
ending your.
Yeah,
Yeah, go
Lowell,
ahead,
I
man.
mean, Waddle will probably get an extension. Let me ask you a question. Uh, uh, Waddle, uh, what's my boy name? God damn, I keep forgetting his name. The safety, he's going to get an extension. But
Are
let me go back
are
to
you
the
guys
point.
willing to? Are you guys willing to commit that much money to your offense? Because that's where it's going, bro.
Well, you make it seem like this team has a big window. This team don't have a big window, bro. They don't. And if they don't win a playoff game again this year, or what many people are predicting, they'll collapse because they haven't beaten a good team. Dallas at Baltimore, Buffalo, and the Dolphins are Josh Allen's bitch. He's like 10-3
When
lifetime against the
it
Dolphins,
said
bro.
win those two, if you want that big contract, win those games down the stretch, bro.
Exactly. I've been trying to tell you and win a playoff game. Does that, he'll get a brand new deal. If he doesn't do that, then next year for the whole franchise, it's gonna be DEFCON 5, bro. Enough is enough with the bullshit. That's why I'll say it again. You can't listen to the delusional fools out there. See, they're gonna tell you roses and pom poms. That's why they're all stupid. Okay, all right. And let me
We'll
do
see.
this again. I need a good laugh. Let me do this again. This guy back after week 6 against Carolina. Okay, he was way ahead of everybody in passing rating, touchdowns, and yards. Well, let's do it right now. Going to week 15, shall we? Prescott, either he's gonna win the MVP or not. 28-6, 107.5 quarterback rating. Okay. Next, I'm gonna skip Josh Allen because he has to make the playoffs, in my opinion. Brock Purdy. Okay. He's near 4,000 yards. 25-7. Quarterback ranking of 116.9, the highest in the league, far and away. Now, I'm going to give Tungalova a lot of credit right here. Okay, I'll give him credit because I don't blame everything on him like a lot of fans do. Okay, you know he has a lot of haters. I'm not one of them, but he does. Tungalova, 36.97, so that's 3,700 yards, 24 touchdown, 10 picks, 104.8 rating. The problem with him, though, and this is what now the national media was killing him about today, is he doesn't lift your franchise up. He needs help to do it.
He doesn't. He
Yes,
doesn't.
yeah,
He
exactly,
doesn't. He doesn't.
exactly,
Because you know what?
exactly,
The thing is about Tua. I mean, y'all should be set up to like win the chip this year, right?
and
But
then
I mean, the thing is, Mace, it's like, man, it's kind of like the LA Rams a couple of years ago. Y'all got all the star pieces, right?
mm-hmm.
And it can't align to where you guys might win one this year, bro. It can't align because you got to see, man, you got Jalen Ramsey, you got Cheetah, you got Waddle, you got Tool, A-Chain, Mostert. Y'all had the fancy players to go out there and win. But you know what? There's a better
Mm-hmm.
team out there. They have all the fancy players on offense, and they got a fucking dominating defense. San Francisco 49ers, bro. Like the San Francisco 49ers, they have the same offensive talent that you guys have, but they got a fucking killer fucking defense, bro.
Let me ask you a question. What about Dallas?
because I'm from Houston.
Yeah.
You know what the thing is? The thing is, though, dog. I mean, they lost Trayvon Diggs, and they haven't lost a fucking step on defense, bro. Micah Parsons is a fucking stud on defense, bro.
I've been
And
saying.
the only thing is, dog, I don't think they can beat San Francisco. I
I don't
mean,
think I'm gonna. I picked them to go to the Super Bowl back in June. So I have to ride with it. But one thing I will say, I don't think San Francisco could beat them 3 years in a row in the playoffs. I don't. Toy in the
yeah,
building.
yeah. I don't think Dallas can beat San Francisco, bro. But I'm telling you, dog, y'all have everything that you need to make it to the Super Bowl this year. It's not gonna last after this year. But fuck it, y'all bullshit ass GM who pushes all this chips on the table in the poker game, bro. He push it in this season. It's not next season. Y'all gotta win it this year, bro.
No, they have to win it next year, Laurel.
Nah, bro, because two on a contract season, and you notice that what that's gonna cost you. You're not gonna let that go into his 5th year option, bro. That's impossible, Mace. No.
Well, it's
Oh,
impossible.
but Mace, hold up. How many
Where's the
people you got?
result?
Hey, Mace, how
Where's
many
the
people you
playoff
got?
victories?
Hey, Mace, how many people in the chat box right now?
A lot.
What's a lot, nigga? Hey, Dad, come on, bro.
I don't
How
know,
many?
but I keep seeing people coming in, and there's people in the clouds watching. So I think
It's
a lot of
always
those
people.
guys who are watching are Dolphin fans hearing me tell the damn truth about their team. So, and Kane said that the Dolphins are so irrelevant, which is true, that the Texans are more relevant now. That is true.
Man, you guys are in first place, man. Y'all got to keep hope, bro. I mean,
Seattle
forget all the.
again.
Oh my
Until
god,
they beat a winning team, and they haven't. Dallas,
bro. What's
Baltimore,
their record
and
right now?
Buffalo.
What's your
They're
record?
nine and
Nine and
four.
four.
Yeah,
That's the winning record. That's the winning
yeah,
team.
but Laurel, they haven't beaten nobody. That's a fact. They haven't
Okay,
beaten a
Mace.
team with
Mace.
a winning
Oh,
record
oh,
since
oh, oh, oh.
Baltimore a year and a half ago.
Okay, Mace. Can you give me you guys 9 wins?
You're gonna love this, Laurel. I'll be glad to. I'm gonna give it to you right now. Let's see the Dolphins' schedule. You're gonna get the 9 wins right now, okay? Oh, Laura, why would you even ask this question? All right, they beat the Chargers. They beat the Patriots twice. That's 3. They beat the Broncos when the Broncos were horrible. Remember the 70-point game they scored? They lost. They got dismantled by the Bills. They beat the Giants. They beat Carolina. They lost to Philly. They lost to Kansas City. They beat the Raiders. They beat the Jets. They beat the Redskins, and they lost to Tennessee. You see any
Okay, hey, okay.
wins
How
in
the
there?
fuck? Hold on. I have a question. How the fuck is a first place schedule with that fucking South, bro?
They wasn't first place last year. They were second.
Oh, behind the Bills, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck is a second place schedule that fucking week, bro?
Well, here you go, Laurel. At the Jets are going to Miami Sunday. Rodgers is seriously considering playing. He'll let the world know on Thursday. Dallas, Christmas Eve. At Baltimore, New Year's Eve. The Bills. And I'll say it again, the Dolphins are Josh Allen's bitch. So.
Hey, mate. So you know what? I'm gonna change the subject real quick.
Yeah,
How do you feel about that? I mean, do you think Aaron should actually try to play this year?
yes.
Okay, after a career game from Zach Wilson, that's kind of a bitch move. Like real talk, like that's kind of a bitch move. Like, God, come on, bro. If you support the dude, he had a career game against my Texans, right?
Yeah.
And he went out there and threw his thing. Man, bro, sit the fuck down, bro, and come
He
play
said
next
last
year.
week for the World that he took his support away from Zach and gave it to Jordan Love and the Packer faithful. He said Pat McAtee last week.
Man, fuck all that bullshit, bro.
Well,
Listen,
he feels he's the greatest player to ever
mate,
put on a
mate,
Packer
that's cool.
uniform.
Okay, mate. So let me ask you something. After
Yeah,
the game that Zach Wilson came off last week,
which I didn't see. Thank
versus
God.
I
Go ahead.
mean, you're not gonna make the fucking playoffs because you got teams that's 7-6 clamoring, and y'all are 5-8, bro. It's not
Yeah,
gonna
not me.
happen, dude. Well, I mean, does he want a does he want a heroic moment or something, bro? He just want to shine for himself, dog. Fuck
Exactly.
motherfucking me,
Yeah.
goddamn Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Yeah. You making
Man,
my
come
point
on,
for
man.
me.
Man, come on, bro.
Hey, here's the
I mean,
bottom
at the
line.
most, bro.
Here's the bottom line about the Dolphins. Okay, beat Dallas, and I mean beat Dallas down. Don't beat Dallas on a field goal. You gotta beat Dallas like they did the Redskins last week for people to take them seriously. Win at Baltimore and beat the Bills, and then people will be going to take them seriously. Until then, they're an afterthought, and that's on them. That's not on any singular player. That's just them as a team because they should know better. And I do blame the GM a little bit because maybe because it's what it is down there, glitz and glamour. You need some fucking kick ass physicality on that team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw Green Bay last night, okay? And give Tommy DeVito, and I'm going to talk about Tommy DeVito tonight because I wanted to do that game last night to watch him. And I was very impressed with him. That said, when Jordan Love, when they got that ball on the Barkley turnover, and Jordan Love got that ball, Jordan Love was determined to get that touchdown to give them the lead late. And what did the Packers do, folks? They started running A.J. Dillon up the Giants' throat. Power football. And once Love got to the 10-yard line, he took care of business. That's something Miami doesn't have. Their running back, Laurel, this motherfucker, Mosai, is going to break the all-time touchdown record for a running back. That motherfucker got 18 touchdowns with 4 games to go. Yet, they're in the predicament they're in. And I blame that on, again, when you don't run the football consistently, you fuck up. Laurel dropped off. And by the way, let me say this. A lot of people wanted me to kill the simp side night, and I tried to. And I had a different type of panel for Niggerland. And there will be no more discussion of women up here. I don't want to hear it. No one cares about it. This is a sports platform. There will be no more discussion of women in here for now. No one cares. Unless I talk about women, like tonight, I was going to give some love to someone that got her flowers today on another platform. But the point is, and Laurel, when you come back up, bro. The point I'm making is that it doesn't contain to what we talk about of it. Now we're gonna get it. You're gonna get ready. Not gonna break it. Iman, I would love you to pull up right now. Here's the link. Come on up. I'm gonna talk about your boy right now, Chicken Cutlets. What a performance last night for the world to see. And his agent right now, I'm going to play Iman the clip. His agent, I don't know him. He looks like a mafia guy. We saw him last night. He had the all black pinstripe suit. And he went on Kay Adams today. And I want Iman to please come up. And I'm going to play this for Iman, what his agent said about an hour ago. So, Iman, here's the link. Get up here. You know, Iman thought I was kidding when I said this to him over the weekend. Oh, they're serious here in New York, especially his agent. The Giants have a serious problem, and it's a good problem to have. You know, if you're the football Giants, you're relevant again. America fell in love with Tommy DeVito last night. Raven's birthday is not for another week. Cut it out, 305. And I want Iman to pull up right now. The Giants got a serious problem. And I'm going to say this, and I mean this. Thank God I'm a Jordan Love fan, and I'm not a Packer fan. Because if I was a Packer fan and I saw what Tommy DeVito did last night, I am effing sick to my stomach. You can get Iman up here in a minute whenever he's ready to pull up. DeVito was tremendous last night. And he took the game over with his legs. He was throwing rockets with his arm to make first downs. And I think the Giants have found their quarterback. Now, for DeVito to really get the job, they're going to have to beat the Saints next week and then get a split with Philly. Iman Perry is here. We'll talk about his football Giants and Tommy DeVito. Let me pull up the clip. Tommy DeVito telling his agent, telling Kay Adams that he will be they told him, people in the Giant organization, that he will be the starter next year. Let me get it for Iman.
Bullshit, I'm going to call bullshit already on that. Hell no.
Iman, this is not me, bro. I'm giving you.
That's what I'm saying. That guy, I don't even trust him. First of all, he don't even look like an agent. But yeah, I call 100% bullshit.
No, come on. You know how Italians are. The family, yeah. They're gonna trust that guy over anybody else. He's family. You get my drift?
He's a paisan, but that's
exactly. Fine. You know how it goes in New York, bro.
But that's not a majority.
I'm getting it right now for Iman. Tommy DeVito's agent laying down the law to, I guess, I even forget his name, even though I do respect his toughness. Daniel Jones. Let me get it right here. And I tell you, DeVito, everywhere you watched today, it was about Tommy DeVito. And that performance he gave last night was absolutely awesome. Let me find this so Iman can hear. I just saw it a little while ago. Where is it with Kay Adams? We find it. Everything is Prescott now. What do you think of your boy last night, man? Huh, Iman? Yeah, Iman's on mute. I tell you, I was impressed with him, bro. I'm going to give out the game balls later. You can guess who's getting the number one. Melvin Ingram back with the Dolphins. That is a very good move by Miami. So Ingram goes back to the Dolphins. Al Michaels is out at NBC doing the playoff game because he acted like a complete buffoon. Let me go to the Giants page. Where's Giants at? Titans. Eagles. Let me see. I'm going to play this in a second. Get out of here. Go over here. NFC East. I'm going to find DeVito's agent for you. If you haven't noticed, there's nothing in sports happening tonight unless you're a hockey fan. The NBA sucks as always.
Sorry, doing laundry.
That's why I took. Yeah, I'm getting ready to find it for you. All right, here he is. I
don't care what he say. I mean, I'll listen to it to laugh, for the entertainment purposes. But yeah, that's funny.
Now Iman doesn't like him because of that pinstripe suit he wore last night with that top hat. You could tell
straight out of The Sopranos, man.
And Iman, they're playing that up when they introduce him, bro. He gonna have some of that. His mother's
Raven in there talking shit.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, right? All right, this is DeVito's agent letting Kay Adams know that his client has every opportunity to win this job outright. And I think he does too scary because of the price. And you know it's funny. One thing about him, I'm talking to you, Iman. The one thing about him that I noticed about him, Iman,
He
he's
looked like
another Daniel. He's another Daniel Jones.
who? The guy right there?
DeVito. No,
DeVito?
DeVito. I'm serious. One
How?
thing that impressed me last night about him is something that Daniel Jones does best.
Of course, Jones
He
taught him
tuck,
everything he knows.
he tucks the football underneath his arm and takes it for the team. And he had this, bro. All kidding aside,
Daniel Jones, you gotta be careful before you get hurt.
yeah. What a game that kid played last night. All right, this is
Before,
DeVito's agent
yeah,
letting Kay Adams know that his client has every opportunity to be the starter next year.
For him to be the starting quarterback and get a long-term deal with the New York Giants, I have no doubt he can win this job. He's won the locker room. The coaches are believing. The faith of the fans think he's the second coming of, the Sopranos back at 20-something years ago. Just in terms of that aura and that passion and that blue-collar underdog approach, because he relates to that fan base. So I think he can win that job. I have no doubt about it. Daniel Jones is a hell of a quarterback too. So got to just continue to take it one day at a time, one practice at a time, one game at a time. But I know he's ready for any challenge that's going to come his way. He's prepared his entire life. Don't forget, this is a kid that went up against Tua and Trevor Lawrence at the Open out in Oregon and was the MVP of that camp.
There we go.
This is not a fluke by any means. Brock Purdy's done a great job. You continue to build and put weapons around Tommy DeVito, and he is going to get better like a fine wine.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there because it's the last thing he said. I want Iman to comment first, and then I'm going to say something. Go ahead, Iman. All yours.
Listen to what he said at the end. You put weapons around him, right?
That's true.
All right. You put around Daniel Jones. What you see what happened?
I would agree with that.
We were 2 games away from the last year. Now that's his agent. He looked like that's his uncle or something, but that's his agent. So I expect that. I expect him to prop him up and say all that stuff. But we look at the stats, right? The most points that we scored offensively this year was with Daniel Jones in there.
Well, Iman, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
You got New Orleans on Sunday. I think you'll win that game. You have the much better quarterback.
That's a win.
Nothing against Jameis Winston, but I think the Giants right now are a better team.
Yeah, no, the Saints ain't doing nothing.
So let me ask this question. I know what you're going to answer about Daniel Jones. I'm going to go around Daniel Jones. This kid splits with the Eagles, especially if the Eagles are going to need the games.
The Eagles going to need the game. Oh, they're going to need all.
Exactly. That's my point. If he splits with the Eagles, next year's training camp, is it fair to say for the Giant fans, for the young man who has propped the Giants up the Giants are out of getting a good player in the draft now. They're out. Okay.
No, that's a deep draft. We can get something good. It's a deep draft.
No. But my point is, brother, nope, let me finish.
Go ahead.
You know that organization want wins. They're getting wins now. Here's my question. Is it fair to say that this young man deserves to compete with Daniel Jones and train, especially if he gets 7 wins out of it was a 2-10 season? That's a fair question.
You done?
Yeah, that's a fair question.
Yeah, everybody's gonna get a chance to compete. Yeah.
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm not a Giant fan. I respect Daniel Jones' toughness. You know that. I made fun of him, but that's a tough MLB, SOB.
People gotta stop getting overhyped for 1, 2, 3 games. Right?
That's true.
But
if he beats the Saints and split with Philly, bro, and I even throw in this because the Rams are gonna be fighting for it too.
Yeah, the Rams are fighting too.
So you're playing against teams where the games matter.
Yeah, the last 3 games are gonna matter. Let me see. Saints, I
the
think.
Saints
even
for the game too.
Yeah, for Saints too, because I think they're like 1 game.
Yeah, behind Tampa. So that's my point. If he goes 2-2 in this stretch, is it fair to say that he deserves to compete next spring? Next spring. And you said yes, because everybody will compete.
Good question. They compete every year, but yeah. Answer is yes.
Okay. That's all I'm asking. But everything his agent said is true. You heard that stadium last night, bro. That last drive after
you know me, I'm a tough critique.
Of course.
Just
it's your team, bro. That's why I'm asking you the questions.
If he becomes the next Brady, shit, it's my team, right? Shit, we just no, but I need to see more. That's it. That's all I'm saying, man.
And I told you I was watching that game last. I could have easily done Miami last time. I said, nah.
Now, both of them were good, actually. Both games were actually good.
Yeah. And I said, I want to see DeVito. I know what Love can do. I said, I wanted to see DeVito. And DeVito impressed me very, very. No, I said this 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I think the Giants, who they played before the bye, and they won that game. New England. And I watched the highlights of that game, and I wasn't kidding, bro. I said, oh, DeVito got that type of arm? And I said, when they play Green Bay, I'm going to do that game to see him. And I was very impressed. I'm being honest. I was very impressed. I love his arm strength. I do. He does have a rock. He hit that kid Robinson all night.
Now, I'm better than Daniel Jones, but yeah, he's all right.
This is what I love about Iman. Iman with Daniel Jones is like me with Jordan Love. Bro, he's going to ride or die with his boy.
On the train, man, you got to show me more.
Yeah. Right? That's why I said if he wins.
The Packers are not really, the Packers are, they were getting hot, but they're not all the way there yet. This is Jordan Love's first year starting.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree.
I need to see him do more.
Well, last night.
Now we're gonna find out against I would say mainly Philly and also the Rams.
Yeah, that's my point. Yeah. This Sunday for the Giants, beginning this Sunday, folks, every game for them, the other team needs to gain. Green Bay needed it last night, and DeVito led them down the field late and got the field going. The Giants got the win, and that was impressive. I mean, what can I say? I would have been moping about it, but what happened in Miami last night is the reason why I'm in the mood I am right now.
Yeah, I'm in that mood because I'm mad. We should be like we should be over 500. We should be like at least 8-5 if everything was right. You know what I mean? Because after the Dolphins lost yesterday, I'm like, what the hell against the Titans? Come on, man, we should have beaten y'all if we had a good line. But yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, you're right, Mr. Miami. Trouble in paradise in Green Bay. Trouble in paradise in Miami right now. Major fallout down there. It's
not really trouble in paradise for Green Bay because Jordan Love is young. So,
to me, when he gave them the lead last night,
what is he saying?
You should have heard me last night when he gave them the lead. I was going crazy up here, but I also said something. They gave DeVito too much time.
Raven.
What did Raven say?
Funny.
Next year, Iman. Next year, he's right.
He said, "I got your up there for 20 years ago."
I mean, if you
11 years old, dude.
Well, you're out of the Marvin Harrison sweepstakes. Or you're gonna go out and spend all that cap space you got.
Yo, did you see the you know what's happening with this draft? Marvin Harrison Jr., he's blanketing a lot of good receivers. They said is receiver rich in this draft, like the other receiver from LSU.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah,
he's really good too. That's what I'm saying. And LSU has a good track record, of receivers.
And watch
Landry, Chase, and Jefferson.
Watch Jaden Daniels' draft stock skyrocket because
with that high, probably going to be like number 2.
One thing about that young man is his character. I told you guys, his makeup is off the charts, and that's why he stole the Heisman. I told you guys a week ago tonight. Bet your money on Jaden Daniels to win the Heisman, and he did because of character.
It was Bo Nix and Marvin, right? Marvin Harrison
and what's his face? Penix.
Penix. Yeah.
I told everybody up here. I said, Something about Jaden Daniels, the NFL is going to go crazy over him at the combine. His character. If you ever hear him talk, he talks like a 10-year-old. I mean, it's like listening to a 10-year-old kid. He goes, I never party. All I do is play, all day. He plays after he does his workouts and stuff. He plays,
Video
what's
game?
that shit? He plays Call of Duty and Fortnite, he said.
So he's Kyler Murray and Russell Wilson in one.
Yeah, but with a more, like a more bubbly personality. You could talk to this kid. You know, he gets it. Yeah. He knows where he is. He's well-rounded. And he's close to the family, his parents, so that keeps him out of trouble. Sometimes, like Tommy DeVito's finding out right now, when you're eating at mom's every day.
This is what they doing. They compare Brock Purdy, Tommy DeVito to Brock Purdy. Then he still lived at home with his mom or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the NFL is pinching themselves. But at the quarterback position, they're getting good, young, humble young men that are taking over these teams. I mean, again, DeVito last night was lights out. And you got me saying it, folks.
I think it's going to be a tough decision because the Maras like Daniel Jones.
I know they do. They love Daniel. They sure do. Again,
DeVito looks like a good backup. We'll see. But
I mean, Daniel Jones type of guy like Jordan Love, folks. These guys have no social lives. Love, Daniel Jones, they're at the facility 3:45 in the morning, and they don't leave till 9:30 at night.
You know who I blame for that?
Who you blame?
Tom Brady. Oh, that's Tom Brady. Real. Everybody want to be like Brady. Everybody is studying hard and trying to get like 10 rings, making sure they don't leave the facility.
Mr. Miami, shut up about Portland. Shut. Anyway, like I'm saying.
Over Paradise in Portland, what happened? What's going on over there?
No, they're all right. They're all right. Mr. Miami likes taking shots at Zion Williamson.
Man, did you see? I was watching, Shannon Sharp and Ocho. They do the show, right?
Yeah.
He's talking about Zion Williamson. He's like, hey, his stomach and his ass is going in opposite direction. His stomach.
Yeah, I'll kill Zion in a little bit, folks. Stay tuned for that. He's at it again.
He looked like an offensive tackle, man, with that gut.
Yeah.
What's going on?
LeBron said he's pitiful, bad for basketball. If you didn't see that last week, he was talking trash to LeBron. And
was that the coach?
No, that was Zion and LeBron going one-on-one the other night last week. And LeBron was looking at him like, bro, you're pitiful. You need to, I don't know. And I might as well say it now so I got an audience. Zion Williamson is at it again, and I've been whipping his ass for the last 3 years. And this time, his new mama's fetish is homemade baked ziti and lasagna. And
oh man, every day is freaking Thanksgiving for this dude, man. Yo.
Get off my nigga Zion. Even no, he a simp. Yeah, Zion Williamson, folks, is a robust.
Coming to People magazine.
He is a robust 310 pounds, and
but that's the thing. Like Shaq could do it because Shaq was like 7 feet, right? 7'1".
Yeah.
6'6". He's even shorter than LeBron, right? Zion
he's about 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, you can't keep that much weight on that. Like you were offensive tackle, literally.
When I see him going up for a dunk, if you ever see him nowadays going, it looks like the Goodyear blimp is going up the cover over the rim. I tried saying it forever. And this fat bastard just can't put down a pan of food. Now He's saying he eats out the lasagna. He doesn't listen to the dietitian on the team. Told us, shut up. I know what I'm doing.
Damn.
And Zion, guess what, family? You're going to end up like Robert Tractor Trailer, Oliver Miller. Remember these names from the 90s?
Hey, yo, you remember Eddie Lacy, right?
Yep, Eddie Lacy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That dude literally ate his way out of the NFL.
Of the league, yes. And it's excusable if you're chasing women and your mind is not focused, okay. But when you're going to eat your fat stinking ass out of the NBA, bro, it's embarrassing. It's sad. And I really believe Zion needs some psychological help. I mean,
did he get a guaranteed contract?
Yes, he did.
Oh, fuck, man. That's it right there.
$248 million.
How much?
248.
Guaranteed?
Yeah.
All of it or just
all of it.
Oh my God.
Star P said
more than Deshaun Watson.
The dude belly gun eventually be bouncing off his knees when he walk if he ain't careful.
Jesus Christ, man.
I've been killing this young man.
Funny,
if you don't know the story, the general, if you know who he is, the Manosphere Spaces, he used to come up there, and we got into a big argument because that night the Knicks clinched a playoff spot with 3 weeks to go in New Orleans, and I came and I said, how the hell do you have one guy averaging 26 a game, the other guy averaging 25 a game, and you don't make the playoffs? And the general was making so many excuses for Zion. And I said, can he stay on the court? Can he play? And the general and me have gone our separate ways. And the point I was making all along, folks, is this guy has done nothing. And this is his 5th year in the NBA. He's done nothing.
Damn, it's really been 5 years, huh?
Yeah, man, yeah.
Damn, it felt like yesterday he got.
He was in the 2019 draft, bro. This is his 5th year, and he's done nothing.
Damn, I'm getting old, man. 2019?
Yeah.
Damn. That is 5 years. Shit.
It's pathetic, the road this guy's going. And from what I heard this past summer, I wanted Portland to get him for the 3rd pick. And from everything I know, he hates it there. He wants to be in New York. He would have took Portland if they would have made the trade. He would have ran out there, he said, because it's a good young group.
So you think he's overeating on purpose? Like
I believe that. Yeah, I believe.
Oh man, that is dumb. I wouldn't do that. I don't.
Now I could see the Knicks. I could see Brooklyn, because they said that New Orleans is ready to move him. I think New York will be good for him. I think Brooklyn will be better for him because no one cares about Brooklyn. You get it? Iman knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
You put him out in LA, you can forget it, bro.
Oh no, either one of those teams.
You put him with LeBron.
He's gonna lose fast. He's gonna get skinny.
That's not gonna work. Because LeBron needs him, and LeBron's patience is gonna be very thin.
Yeah.
And that will get ugly in Los Angeles.
Yep, and they need a title now. So LeBron ain't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. If he goes to Lakers, folks, that could be a disaster that we'll all watch every night and hear about every day. I can see it now. Got to the point where LeBron throws the buffet table at his ass and told him eat food off the floor.
Oh man.
Iman's love to get me a minute because Iman's a big LeBron fan. If he goes to Los Angeles, folks, you are looking at a disaster for the world to see. I can imagine AD.
No, I wouldn't want that. What
would AD say to him?
You fat bastard.
You know that's gonna happen. How the hell you miss a wide open dunk, nigga? You fat bastard.
He had the itis, Mace. The itis pulled the Oh,
yeah, the Ravens right. They would fight. Yeah, it would be a problem. I could see the Lakers as one of these teams pulling a fast one to get them because you're going to get them for cheap.
Oh man, Lakers got to get number 5 for LeBron. Come on, man. We can't be doing this, wasting time. We got to close the gap with Jordan, man. So these damn
Interesting.
can't say nothing.
With Zion Williamson, we talked about the Giants where Iman is fair. He said he'll give DeVito a fair chance, but it's still Daniel Jones' job. And you got to understand something about Iman. He's going to ride and die with Daniel Jones. So.
Remember, if he's
damn, Raven. Hashtag fat bastard. Damn, Raven. Zion better be glad he is not on my team, bro. Because if he was, I'll be ripping his fat ass up there every week, bro.
Mace would have been mad.
You know, Mom was here for a lot of those roastings of me with Zion. He was in here a lot for those roastings. Yeah, Zion Williamson is getting to the point of oblivion with him. And it's sad to see. I mean, goddamn, man. Do you love food that much? I know she was in here earlier. Toya is a foodie. She loves to eat a lot, you know. Shout out to Toya, who was in the building earlier. But yeah. But I'm glad, Iman, you're fair. You look at it the right way, in my opinion. I think the kid can get a split the rest of the way. You could tell one thing he does do, and this is nothing against Daniel Jones. If you ever see Daniel Jones, it's like Jordan Love. There's nothing, these two guys are brothers. They're serious at what they do. They're in the facility at 3:45 in the morning. They leave at 9:30 at night. Both of them have no personality whatsoever.
Yo, that's not true. Daniel Jones has personality, but he just doesn't.
Does he really?
Doesn't show it. It's like Eli Manning was. When he was playing, he was just kind of, poker face. But when he retired, you see him now with the show with Peyton. Like Eli's a funny dude, bro. But when he was playing, he just wasn't doing that. He was focusing on his job. I think that's kind of what
Love is doing. Yeah,
that's what I like him.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you, Iman, you saw that game. Have you ever seen a more happier group at the time when they said that was a touchdown? How those players on that sideline was hugging Jordan Love. I swear to God, right here. I'm gonna say that was like what? 21 and a half hours ago. I said they left DeVito too much damn time.
Yeah.
God damn. What a job. What a performance by Tommy DeVito last night. And I might as well do it now since Iman is with me. I'll do it backwards.
Hey, applaud the defense too, man. For great performance defense, man. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
So happy.
Special game ball goes out to Zach Wilson, who had his first 300-yard game of his career and 2 touchdowns, no picks.
I'm mad. Where's Laro at, man? Where's Laro? I had CJ.
Laro was here. He jumped off. And I was going to kill Laro about that.
Yeah.
And the Jets rolled over the Texans, so shout out to Zach Wilson. 5th game ball goes to the Dallas Cowboys. And what a performance they put on Sunday night and just about buried the Eagles with their confidence. Because Dallas, Jerry Jones, if you didn't hear him, the Jared put out the gauntlet on the Buffalo Bills that the Cowboys are taking this game very seriously Sunday up in Orchard Park, and I expect Dallas to go up there and win the game Sunday.
They better.
So Jared Jones have gave out the new marching orders for the Dallas Cowboys today on his radio show. And Dallas taking it one at a time, but they know how serious Buffalo is right now. So the Dallas Cowboys, the whole group, Parsons, all of them. Game ball number 5. Game ball number 4 goes to the San Francisco 49ers. Another complete effort, dominant effort by them. And they're looking real good right now in the NFC, folks. They're in the catbird. Yeah. 84-19. Do you know what that's? 84-29. You know what that combined score is, folks?
I don't know, like how many they outscored their opponents the last few games, or
better than that. You're gonna love this, Iman.
What?
Dallas and Philly combined 84-19.
Oh, against them. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So the Niners, Deebo Samuel on fire, and Brock Purdy. And I was giving Laurel those numbers earlier. You know. What's up, nephew? Tommy Cutlets, that's right.
Cutting them up.
Number 3, I forgot the young man's name. I saw the entire game up here on Sunday. The Ravens punt returner in overtime in a hell of a game. Ran it back 74 yards for the game-winning touchdown. And the Ravens are 10-3. And we'll see the Ravens 2 weeks from last night, Christmas night. They're in San Francisco to play the Niners in 2 weeks, everybody.
Yeah, some people were saying that was their Super Bowl pick. That it was going to be the Ravens and the 49ers in the Super Bowl. And looking that way, they both the number 1 seed now, I think.
Yeah. Game ball number 2. This was hard to do this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to be fair about this. I was going to give this kid number 1, but since Iman's up here, I will give him number 2. Okay? Number 2 goes to Will Levis, down 27-13 in Miami last night. Okay? And Miami had no turnovers in the last 3 drives they had. None. Down 27-13 in Miami last night. Led them back. Got the 2-point conversion. DeAndre Hopkins looking like DeAndre Hopkins of 10 years ago, running wild on the so-called great Dolphins secondary. And everybody blamed Xavier Howard, saying he's too old. And Will Levis deserves this number 2 game boy, everybody. Will Levis, Tennessee upsets Miami last night. The Dolphins collapsed 28-27, Tennessee, everybody.
Yeah. Levis got a strong arm.
And last but not least, and we just finished talking about him, I kept saying on Sunday when I was up here, and on Friday when I was up here, that I wanted to see Tommy DeVito. Well, guess what? Tommy DeVito was like a Bronx Tale last night, or Jersey's boys. Put on a hell of a performance for the country to see. What a job. Leading the Giants back to win at the gun. And now people are blowing kisses, the Giant players, when they score a touchdown. It is true what his agent said. Aikman said it about both quarterbacks. Both teams in the locker room love these 2 guys. Green Bay loves Jordan Love, but more importantly, Tommy DeVito's won the locker room over for the Giants. And the Giant crowd last night was electrified after the game, chanting, Tommy, Tommy, Tommy. DeVito, folks, I'm telling you right now, the Giants are a dangerous team, folks. And they're playing teams vying for a wild card now. And the Eagles vying for a division. Of course, Raven thinks it's BS because Raven thinks everything I say is BS. But yet, when I'm right all the time, Raven stays quiet, doesn't he? And Raven Knight again. See, Raven, I'll call people out. I'm not ashamed to do it. Raven Knight again in Platinum's room today, acting like he didn't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? So, Tommy DeVito, number one, baby.
Number one, baby. Number one.
So, again, I'm right as always. That's right, nigga. Thank you. Thank you, Iman. Thank you for that, right? Thank you. Nigga, please. Okay. Every time he gets in Platinum's room, my man gets zoned out in Platinum's room, bro. I mean, he loves Platinum's room so much. It's like, well, I don't go in nobody else's room. But it would be like me and you, Iman, back in the good old days when we was in Ramil Amir's room at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Dang, Ramil be on and off with it, man. Yeah.
Kevin Samuels lives. You remember that?
Yeah.
God bless his soul. See, these other guys, they don't know the Kevin Samuels me and you knew. The one that we was in his room every night when he was trying to help black men do better. And of course, the Timberland Jordan crowd acting stupid in there. Remember that episode he did like 4 years ago? Remember you was in there that night when he did the beef, when he was talking about how guys were saying in the chat room how they had beef with their bosses and beef with dudes they didn't like. Remember that episode?
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun in that room, man. God bless Kevin Samuels. So again, the game balls. DeVito 1, Will Levis 2, the kid from the Ravens 3, 4 is the 49ers, and 5 of the Dallas Cowboys. And Zach Wilson gets an honorable mention game ball for finally winning a big game on the road. So there you go this week. Happy about your team now, Iman?
Yeah. You want
there
your
you
team?
go.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, they're in love with this kid here, man.
Yeah, we'll see. We will see, man.
We'll see, yeah. I think he goes 2-2. He's good for next spring. He's definitely gonna be the backup.
Oh, if he beat the Eagles, yeah, definitely. He ain't nowhere.
There you go. There you go, man. You want to chill for a while, or do you want to go do whatever you want to do?
I'm good on my test.
Say again?
I said, what's up, I-Test? I think I-Test up on the panel.
Yeah, he's here, yeah. Just ain't saying anything. There he is.
What's up? What's up, motherfuckers?
What's up, man? I had Laurel here earlier, and I got on Laurel still talking about giving Tua a lot of money. I said, nigga, you crazy. They got a lot to prove, man. They got to be a good team.
He got his own problems, nigga. His quarterback on IR soon.
I'm laughing. Give me a second.
That's what he needs.
Iman, this is for you. That boy says in the chat that Daniel Jones is trash. DeVito all day.
Yeah, DeVito got the Italians in New York fired up.
Oh, yeah.
4 championships.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Oh, yeah. They are crazy. It's like
Italians.
There is an afterthought.
Yeah, them Italians coming out in junkyards, bro.
Yeah. And that's a big part of the Giant fan base, isn't it? Excuse me.
I've never seen so many Italians, man.
Yeah, it's Italian. Yep.
No, man. They got their pastrami sandwiches, bro. They waiting.
Got that salami, provolone.
You feel me? Hey.
Them little corner stores about to do a lot of big business, man.
Oh, those Italian delis? Yeah, man. Ravens just put down the gauntlet for me. 305, and I-Test putting down 12, 24, 23. They're going to put 2 on IR.
So cool, man. I tell you.
I don't get where Laurel really believes that they're going to pay this guy his money. He hasn't done shit.
Bro, they're looking at his performance. The man Shit, you fucking up the number 1 seed. How you gonna pay that?
Yep, exactly. And you know what's scary? They could lose the rest of their games, bro.
Oh, now you saying that? You a week ago you're
No.
saying
I
you're
said, widow.
oh, come on. I don't
No,
like
I'm
when
not
I'm
changing
talking
the
and
narrative. I'm
you
not changing
stop
the
when
narrative.
I'm. So why you not letting me talk?
Then go ahead, talk.
You go ahead, yeah.
All I said was they should win these 5. What was scrimmages, and they lost one in horrific fashion. And in my heart, I don't think they're going to beat Dallas, Baltimore, and Buffalo, bro. I don't. I'm just being honest.
What's that? I forgot. Sorry, I didn't hear
But
that.
what changed a week ago? You said they were
I
gonna
didn't
win
say they
out.
were. I didn't say they were in the beginning. I said they
What?
have to prove it to me.
But you
And
thought they were gonna win out.
no, I'm talking about. No, I never said. I said these 5 scrimmages.
Okay, so that means you think these 5 bums are gonna get beat by the Dolphins.
And
You're
they
saying they're
lost last
scrimmages.
night. So I was wrong. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to do?
Nah, you good. You say you're wrong. That's enough for me. I can go to
Yeah.
sleep tonight.
And when I say I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
All right, I'll take that. Cause you were on the bandwagon. You were like the Dolphins gonna run the table. I was like, the
I,
Dolphins?
I said in those 5 games they had, they should win them easily. And I was wrong.
Now
But
you
I
saying
said because Dallas, I had who I had up here the other night, and he was talking that, oh, don't worry, they'll beat Dallas. And like I said, you know what? I said when they lose to Dallas, please come up here, Dolphin fans, please. I want to hear the excuses you guys are going to make.
so you're not a Dolphin fan.
No, I am, but I'm a fair fan. I'm not no bandwagon dude, bro.
Okay, I feel you.
I
You're
mean, I'm
you're
talking
you're
reality.
you're you're a realist. I feel you.
Yes, exactly. I've always been that way. Always been that way. I just talked about Jordan Love a minute ago. Me and Iman was laughing about it. I said you should have heard me last night up there when they took the lead late, bro. I was going nuts, bro.
Oh, I
But
heard
then
you. I was in the clouds, and then when I saw the game over, I said, "Listen to this."
I said they gave DeVito too much time, and DeVito marched down there and got the game-winning field goal. I am so impressed with Tommy DeVito, man.
That's what I'm saying. Listen to what you said. They gave DeVito too much time. That's crazy.
They couldn't stop him all night.
So now you look at the Eagles. You might fuck around and beat the Eagles. Yo, you remember
It
Bosa
was Doc,
said it.
man. He
Bo,
was running out that pocket.
Bosa said there's a blueprint he
Yep.
put out there, and look what happened.
I appreciate you've been watching my what you call it I've been sending you.
Yeah, that shit made me laugh.
What a crazy fan base, bro. It's San Francisco's, bro. What a crazy fan base, man.
Nigga,
You talk about swagger. You talk about, bro. Yo, did you see the one when they was going to play the Giants where they had the big barbecue?
I see everything.
Yeah, they said they're roasting Daniel Jones on the pit.
Oh man, I'm telling you, those 3 weeks that they lost, that was just
Mm-hmm.
to let the NFL know they're human. If they would have rattled off 17 straight, the NFL would have been like, hold up, man. What the fuck y'all doing over
Oh, yeah.
there?
Yo, deep inside, bro. I'm going to tell you 2 things over the weekend that has happened. Number one, they are just basically giving Dallas the goddamn giving them the Super Bowl, bro.
We can do
Number
that. We
2,
like flying under the radar. We
I know,
like when Dallas get the attention. We don't like the attention.
but number 2, I'm doing his finger waggle. So, okay. Patrick Mahomes has damaged his reputation in the league now.
Remember when everybody was like, "Oh, he's great," and I was like, "Take Tyreek off that team." Now he's seeing that shit. It took a year. He got a Super Bowl,
Yep, that's what I've
and
been saying.
now he's starting to really see. Can
You know,
anybody do it without a nigga like Tyreek? Bro, get the fuck out of here, dog.
you know what else they're saying right now?
And they shitting on Purdy because Purdy got all the weapons. But tell me a motherfucker that don't got weapons that don't ball. Fuck out of here.
You know what they're saying now also? Tua ain't shit without Tyreek Hill. Vindicated again, Raven Knights of the world who think I talk bullshit up here. Vindicated again by the national media.
Come on, man. What? All you got to do is do the math. What was he before Tyreek got here? What was he after? After Tyreek, you saw in the first half when Tyreek went down with the ankle, which I think was pre-planned. Like, yep.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Think about it, bro. Think about it. He got hurt, right? And then came back, and he had the 2 explosive plays, like for 48 yards, like that. Yo. Come on, man. Tyreek was trying to show the NFL, nigga, I'm what make this quarterback go. Y'all over here trying to give him the MVP. Look at the offense without me.
Like they said today, everywhere.
But
he ain't getting shit.
They were missing 3 offensive linemen. I gotta give them that, though. I ain't gonna lie about that. They were missing
Before
3.
The game started. No. I'm gonna be fair here. When they were up 27-13 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go, did anybody thought about the 3 missing linemen?
I mean, it's a totality of the game. It does wear on you when you don't have the main guys. Those are your starters for a reason, bro. You can't just expect the backups to come in. 3 guys, Mace? 3 starters? Come on, man. Like, I understand we trying to be critical, but we being real. Like, if you missing 3 starters in your interior at that, the center, the guard, and the tackle, that's going to hamper you throughout the game, even if it doesn't show its face the whole game. But those are 3 backup stars. You got to give them that. I'll give them that. Yo.
I'm right here, brother.
Oh, my bad.
I'm right
here.
Mean,
I feel you disagree, but it's all good.
It's okay. I don't disagree with
it. But Tua did fuck up, man. Like that's been another part of his game. I was like, I don't trust that nigga in the big moments. Like everybody else. I ain't seen it. You seen it? You seen this nigga? You remember when what's the name did score and he got off the bench like nodding his head like I got this. Oh, you probably didn't see. You said you walked away, but I was watching the whole game.
No, what I was doing last night, I was flipping back and forth, and I was doing the play-by-play with both. But I'm gonna say it again: when the Giants made that field goal, I looked at the left-hand corner of my TV, and it said Miami 27, Tennessee 13. 3:05 was up. I had them cracking up on the floor. I said, "Well, I'm upset about Love losing." But at least the Dolphins got the job done, and it's gonna win my. I'm gonna sweep Iman this week. I go in my kitchen to go get me a little sip of Pepsi, and I got the living room TV on, and I see Hopkins running wild, and I looked at the score. I ran back in. I said, "We got a situation in Miami right now."
You want me to tell you what was going on? Because I was watching the whole game.
Yeah, tell me how Tennessee, what did Tua do after they made it 27-21 to give Tennessee back the ball?
All right. After they got the ball back, they got the ball because the guy muffed the punt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They got the ball back, short field, Mostert scored. They did the then there was another turnover.
Mm-hmm.
Chubb got it. Chubb got it like a strip sack or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got a touchdown. And they did the Tennessee thing.
Yeah.
The the little roll dance they did in last The Last Titans. What was the football movie?
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans. You remember that little roll dance?
Yeah.
Chubb and them did that. So they got 2 short fields and scored a touchdown. So I'm thinking the game over. Bruh, do you know them boys went 3 and out and then let fucking after that touchdown, they let them boys what was the fucking team?
Okay, Manzano is venting in the chat room, cursing like crazy. You left last night. He went bonkers up here.
Dog, you should have seen the drive after the short field touchdown that put them up 28 with Chubb. Bro, they marched down the field in like 4 plays for a touchdown. Then they hit a 2-point. And by that time, I think that's around the time you started seeing you were like Hopkins were going crazy because what they were doing, he was switching sides between Xavier Howard and your boy Ramsey. But what Fangio started doing, he stopped playing man. He started playing cover 3 and letting them just run the dig routes, which is the killer of a cover 3, letting them run free through the middle of the field. So they started playing like a soft prevent, but then Tennessee just went down the field with Hopkins. And dog,
Raven, you fucked up. Go ahead.
That shit was crazy. I'm watching Levis, he couldn't do shit. And then all of a sudden he went crazy. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And after he scored a 2-point, I said, oh shit. And then Tua came out after the 2-point were like, I got this. And that nigga did that bullshit, dog. A-Chan fucked it up.
I saw that. I saw that.
That whole shit looked crazy for. I was like, what the fuck is going on, dog? And them boys could not stop Hopkins. They were just playing soft cover 3. They was not playing man. Nothing, dog. I was like, damn. This when they gave him the 2-point conversion, that's when I knew the game was over. I was like, that's it.
Yeah, man. Because like I said, and I've been saying it all along, and I'm glad the national media buried his ass today, which I'm happy about. That without Tyreek, this franchise is trash, bro.
No, you got all that talent. But you know what Shanahan would do with this shit?
I can imagine.
Bro, Shanahan would have this shit on fire with Tyreek.
But you know what, though? I will trade all defense for their defense any day of the week.
The thing with 49er defense, it's not just the defense. Everybody hits you. It's the way of life. The offense hits you. The defense hits you. Everybody hits you. You getting hit on offense by Kittles, Debo, IU. Every one of them niggas, McCaffrey. Tell me somebody who's finesse.
Let me say this about San Francisco. I'm going to go back to Brock Purdy.
And I'm talking about the offense.
You know what Brock Purdy's done?
It's a way of life, bro.
You know what Brock Purdy's done? Every week, George Kittle knows he's involved. With Jimmy G, he never knew. But the number one thing Brock Purdy's did, he's made Brandon Ayuk into a number 1 receiver.
And remember when he got drafted, I was like, yo, we got a number 1. We just can't fucking use him.
Yeah, sure did.
As soon as Brock Purdy came, you remember how I used to talk about Ayuk? Me and you.
Yeah, me and you, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, you were like right there with me with Ayuk. I was like, bro, they don't know about Ayuk.
They know now.
Oh, nigga. That nigga about to get paid, bro. You about to have 2 number 1s.
All right, let me ask this man a question. Are you still riding those Dolphin fools, Tony? What they say about the quarterback, or now you've come to the realization that he's just
No, I've had the realization since the fucking beginning of the fucking season, man. I'm done with this shit.
Oh shit, you got Tony right.
I shut up Laurel tonight because Laurel was talking all this bullshit. Pay him
CJ Stroud, now he hurt.
And then I put up the numbers of who's the top quarterback throwing touchdowns. He couldn't believe this is, I'm loving every minute what I'm about to say.
Oh,
That Jordan Love is one touchdown
Jesus.
behind Tua.
No, but Ian,
But is that
like,
really
if he,
an accomplishment, though?
yeah, no, for me, if he is a fucking superstar, he's supposed to be, that most of our damn fan base thinks he is. He has proven to me the past 2 years that he's only a September, October quarterback. Once it gets to November and December, he disappears. This kid disappears. I wanted to have faith. I'm done already. I can't deal with this, man. Like,
Mace, what did I say all season?
Yep, he did. I know.
Even when they went on their streak, what was my main criteria? I said, fuck the regular season. You got to win what? Thank you. You got to win a playoff game. Fuck everything else. And now it look like you might not even make the playoffs at the number one.
It's a good chance they may not make it, bro, because
I test, if we make the playoffs, I have a sinking feeling if we play the Jaguars, we're gonna get eliminated. Like,
I think the worst Miami will be is third, and that means you're gonna play Cincinnati.
Yeah, even Cincinnati. Like
Pittsburgh.
That's what worries me. Like, Cincinnati's gonna be a wild card team. Like, if we're number one, we face the Jaguars, correct?
You're not gonna be number one, Tony. So you can forget that.
No, or number one or two. I'm just being hypothetical. If we're number one or two, we either face the Jaguars or the who's the second rated team in the AFC North?
Pittsburgh. No, Cleveland. Cleveland.
Yeah, or Cleveland.
You don't want Cleveland, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I don't. I feel we're gonna get eliminated in the wild card. In the wild, like,
Tony, I got a question for you. When the last time did a healthy Tua beat a good team?
The freaking Ravens, like, at the beginning of the season last year.
But did he do it or did Tyreek do it?
That Raven team started 0-2. They had no secondary.
No, but was that him or was that Tyreek going crazy?
That was Tyreek and Waddle.
That's what I'm saying, fool. We attribute him, and it's not him.
Exactly. Everybody knows this now. Let me add this, Tony. Do you believe you're going to beat Dallas next Sunday?
No, honestly, I don't think we're going to beat the Cowgirls like eye test calls them. I don't think we're going to beat them.
Do you think you can beat the Ravens? You know they're going to be seeking revenge.
Honestly, I think we beat the Jets, and that's iffy to me now, since we just lost to a team we weren't supposed to in the Titans.
Rodgers may come back Sunday. He'll make his announcement on Thursday.
I don't think it happens. I want to have faith in Aaron. He's my boy, but I don't really. I don't think it happens. I think we beat the Jets, like I said, and we lose the last 3 games of the season.
10-7. You could win the division, or Buffalo can take it from you.
No, would we end the season tied with Buffalo?
Yeah, but Buffalo would sweep you.
Oh yeah. Even though we would have the same record.
Yeah, Buffalo would sweep you. Yeah, so basically, what you're looking at, folks, for the Dolphins is deja vu 30 years ago when they lost their last 5 games in '93 and didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah. No, and this is what I hope. Like, I think this owner takes control of the team next year. Like, this offseason coming up. The guy who Stephen Ross sold.
Have rabies. Cut that out, Raven. God damn.
You heard Tyreek say he only playing until he's 30.
Yeah. Next year.
No, and like I've said this. You can't be relying on these like guys like Waddle and Tyreek to be doing 50-50 balls. It's not conducive to a successful career. Like, Ayuk is a little bit bigger than that. Is Ayuk their same size, or is Ayuk a little bit? Is he taller than that?
No, Ayuk bigger than both of them. But what I'm saying is, it's 2 different offenses. We play a physical ball. Y'all play NASCAR.
Yeah, you guys are finesse. That's
Yeah,
It's
like
not even
like
finesse.
we're Lincoln
It's,
Riley's offense, and the Oklahoma offense was Lincoln Riley, Caleb Williams' offense. That's what
that's
that is.
why
Like,
Will Levis said last night, bro. Once we knew we drove on them late, we knew we can drive on them again. And Will Levis was right. And Will Levis now has become a star overnight.
until he get
yeah,
hit in the
and I
mouth.
test. Do you think we draft the quarterback? Like, do we
They
move on from
should,
Tua?
fool. If they didn't pick up his, listen, everybody in his class got their money. Why two ain't get his money? Come on,
Even
man. They
Jordan
not
Love
dumb.
got paid.
Come on, they not dumb, dog.
No, no, and the reason why I said that when I went off last night with Uncle backstage, I don't really have faith in friggin' what's his name, Chris Greer, not to make a stupid decision like this. Like sign this. He did it with like he was involved. Let's not be blind. He was involved in that front office when they signed Tannehill. Let's not act blind to that
It was on
incompetence.
video. He was high fiving Jeff Ireland when they made the pick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when people defend this, I'm happy that we traded for Tyreek and Jalen and Chubb, but he's making the worst picks at another critical
Even Chubb
position.
throwing his helmet down, that gave him a touchdown right there.
Hell yeah. I was laughing my ass off. I said, look at this dumb nigga taking off his helmet and slamming it because he didn't wrap his arms tight enough for Will Levis. I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Now, Keynes is right about this. The Dolphins' offense is so simple and Tua has been figured out. I do buy that.
Yeah,
Like I said, he had the big numbers early in the year. I had EM come up here and make a complete ass out of himself. And I told him, bro, it's early. Now the cream is coming. Bro, you know how much I'm going to have a great off season on you Tua lovers if Jordan Love beats him out for touchdown passes, bro. I'm going to love every minute of it, bro.
See, and for me,
but your thing is all about stats. It's about Super Bowls. Bro.
Yeah. For me, let's say Greer makes a smart decision and he finally realizes that this kid is not the thing, and he drafts a quarterback where we're going to be depending on what we're drafting in the 20s. I'm okay. What's your opinion on Jaden Daniels' eye test? The kid
He's
from
going to
LSU.
be long gone, so don't even think about it.
Yeah, I don't even watch college right now.
He's going to be long gone, bro.
You don't think he falls, Mace?
He's long gone, bro. He'd be a top 10 pick. He will be next year's draft. Anthony Richardson was this
year. Yeah, and Uncle, can you understand why I went off right now and last night?
Again, it's something I told Keynes earlier this morning. It's the people you be around, bro. If you notice, they're not in here no more because I proved myself right. And they are in denial. And the reality now is coming up everywhere. And again, next Sunday, folks, I just knows this what I'm about to say. When Dallas is just on fire right now. You let
the only person that's been right is TD. You and TD, Mish. TD has been very critical of Tua since we drafted.
Yeah, but it was the same TD after the Bronco game, and I'm gonna throw this in his face. Come after the collapse happened, he validated Tua as a franchise quarterback. You want to know what franchise?
Who said that?
TD. This is why I'm gonna say it again. You want to see a
Hold
franchise?
on. Before you go on.
Yeah.
This nigga said only Mason TD. What about me, bro? I was on air.
And you, my mistake. You too.
I was the first
but what I'm saying,
that said
what I'm saying, the people, guys who have channels, eye test is what I'm saying.
Okay, I feel you.
Okay. Damn, I just lost my train of thought. Oh,
No, but go ahead. You were talking about
now
the
I remember. You know what franchise quarterback is, Tony? Okay, number one is C.J. Stroud. Okay, and
I
he's
don't know
playing with
yet.
nothing. But let me say who's number two. You know, by the end of the year, he will be number two. He's going to be my guy, and I've been saying it all along. What Jordan Love did last night, and he played like shit last night. But what did he do? He carried the team on his back and scored and gave Green Bay the lead with 1 minute and 26 seconds left.
This
That's
nigga
what
said on his
franchise
back.
quarterbacks do. And he's
So you
playing
don't
with
think
nothing.
Justin Herbert's a franchise quarterback?
Of course he's a franchise quarterback. He got paid like it, but he hasn't sniffed the playoffs. Oh, wait, yeah, last year we blew a 27
the clown Staley.
lead.
That's what Staley's gonna get fired, but they're gonna be cheap as hell. And we know who they're hiring, Kellen Moore. Already.
But like, MVP sacked 7 times. Ravens throwing it at Tua right now. He's loving it because he knows next week is Dallas week, and the whole national media is going to be all over the Dolphins next week, bro. They're going to be killing them.
Wow. Like, I'm almost getting tired of this, Uncle, with the Dolphins. Like, I've been burnt my whole life as a Dolphins fan. Like,
welcome to my bus.
There you go.
You finally hit rock bottom. Welcome.
Jordan Love paid them off.
Now you can watch. Now you can watch the games and just not have any emotions about it.
There you go. Yes.
Wait. EM, are me and you the same age? Are you?
That's eye test, not EM. Don't ever call me.
No, eye test. My mistake. Eye test. Are you and me around the same age? Or are you a little bit like a lot older than I am? I'm in my early 30s.
I'm in my late 30s.
Okay, so you're about to turn 40 soon.
No, he saw his 49ers win a Super Bowl 29.
Yeah, he has another team. I don't. That's the problem. He has another team to cheer for.
That's why he puts the Canes first.
Here's the thing. I live in Miami though. Like, bro, that's the thing. Y'all won't understand it, but I've been doing it for years, so it's easy for me to have just as much emotions for the Dolphins as I do for the 49ers. It's just I've seen the 49ers tear it down and rebuild it. That shows me a functioning organization. I've seen the Dolphins just tear it down.
You feel me? You're away from doing that again.
There's a difference, bro. So why not? You know what I'm saying? Not just have one in my back pocket, but be able to be like, all right, I see how it looks when it works, and I see what one looks when it's fucked up. And when it looks right now, they're on the right track because they got some 49er DNA over there. But that quarterback ain't it, man.
Let's be honest. We need to. What the Dolphins need to do if this guy takes over, like I said, when the guy takes over, he needs to go raid that front office from the 49ers. Like,
nah, you ain't getting shit. You ain't getting shit else, bro. We gave you enough.
Bro.
No, they good. What I'm saying, what we went through with Jimmy Garoppolo, they going through with Tua right now.
I would agree with that. I would agree.
Like, nobody's gonna say it right now, but that's what y'all going through. Is he the guy? Isn't he the guy? Until y'all get a Brock Purdy, y'all kind of stuck right now in purgatory. We were stuck in Jimmy Tory.
I totally agree.
But now you stuck in Tua Tory. So until y'all get a viable option, which is they should explore in the draft or in free agency, bro, he's the devil you know.
Thank you, Itus. And that's why I've been saying this. Bro, I'm looking at 2 quarterbacks last night. You throw in Levis. I watched 3 quarterbacks last night do more with less. And all 3 of them was impressive.
Give Purdy to her. I mean, give Purdy Tyreek.
Yeah. Look at fucking Will Levis last night, bro.
He only had friggin'
Hopkins.
Hopkins. would you guys say Hopkins is past his prime?
Hell no, he was balling yesterday.
He was balling last night because two of the best corners on the planet.
No. What? Besides last night, would you guys say he's been off his game the past few seasons?
Because Ryan Tannehill was his quarterback, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I play receiver for. He ain't moving like he lost.
Hell no, not last night, bro. That's why I rushed in here and I said, we got a situation in Miami right now. And Mr. Miami said, what? I said, yeah, Tennessee is driving for the lead, bro.
Nah, he was balling last night.
Love and DeVito, who really won me over last night, bro.
Tommy DeVito.
That's right, Tommy DeVito. And I test was listening in the clouds. When Jordan Love threw that touchdown, I was going crazy up here. But then I noticed something. I said, damn, they gave DeVito a minute and 26 seconds, bro. I said, shit. Exactly what I said. I said, shit. Yeah. DeVito's pretty damn good, bro. See, here's your problem with your quarterback. Manzano. First of all, he's a statue, which doesn't help. Second of all, he's not the type of quarterback that elevates you. You understand what I'm saying? You have to get players to elevate him. And that's why those quarterbacks are aight. How the fuck? And I'm going to say it again, and I know Raven gets tired of it, 305 gets tired of it. I remember fucking Tua had 22 touchdowns. Jordan Love had 8. And now Jordan Love is one behind him? That tells you an indictment on Tua. Seriously.
He's not as great as people think he is.
Bingo. That's why I don't pay attention to those Dolphin fools. And I take shots at them every night when I come up here. I don't pay attention to them. That's why I told Laurel tonight, and Laurel left. I said, you want to hear about Tua? Go over there where they're at. You're not getting it here. Mr. Miami is going off in the chat room. He said, Tua is not my quarterback. Well.
I've been, look, Mace, I admit I've been caping for both Aaron and like people criticize me for choosing a guy like Herbert. Look at his consistency, but people say he hasn't won anything. But when you look at the dumbass coach he has, can you blame him? Like, how much could a great quarterback cover? Let's be honest. I answer this question: How much can a great quarterback like a Justin Herbert cover for an idiot, a coach that's constantly making stupid decisions?
That's why he's going to get fired at the end of the year because they're not making the playoffs. Another Pete blunder, by the way. It's out for Pete because Pete was up here last. He was guaranteeing the Chargers can make a Super Bowl run. I tried to tell him, and as usual. All right, Keynes is saying that they could have had a franchise QB. They could have had Lamar Jackson. That is true, but they decided to stay with him. And by the way, I'm going to say it for the record. I'm not bashing Tua at all. I think Tua is good. He's not great. Again, with Tua lead so far in the NFL, okay? And remember, he did it against a bad Ravens secondary, and the Ravens went 2-0 after that game. Okay? I mean, 0-2. Could Tua do what Will Levis, Jordan Love, and Tommy DeVito did last night?
No.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Tua lead this team back to give them a lead or to win the game. I haven't seen it yet. Baltimore, yeah, but again, they were 0-2.
I've been saying, joking around, but I'm starting to really take it seriously. I think the only way Tua is a successful professional quarterback is in the National Arena League. That's the only way.
He's not. He's a good quarterback, but the point I'm making, and iTest was trying to tell you, he doesn't elevate you as a franchise. That's what quarterbacks do, the franchise quarterback. Now, let me say this. DeVito's not a franchise quarterback. So I don't hear Dolphin fan go, "Oh, you said DeVito," but I did not say that. I said your quarterback's due is good. He's not great, and that's your problem. You don't have great. Don't.
Yeah, and I had to compare. I compared. I can't remember since we drafted him. I compared it to someone like a. He's an elite game. He's a Jake Plummer.
No,
That's
He's better than that.
hell no.
He's Troy Aikman, bro. I keep telling you
Bro,
guys.
he
That.
does not have that arm. Jake Plummer had an arm.
Okay, you think Plummer's arm was better?
No, Plummer had an
no, my
arm.
mistake.
He made bad
I
decisions.
meant Jake Delhomme.
Jake Delhomme. Oh, okay.
I think Tua's a little bit. I think he's Aikman, bro. And if you look at Aikman's career numbers, they're not special.
I don't think Tua's that good, though. I don't think he's as good as Aikman. I think Jake Delhomme is an accurate assessment. Not too good, not too bad, serviceable.
Yeah, because one thing I love about Tua, and you have to have this to play in the NFL.
His accuracy.
His accuracy is fucking deadly, bro.
He needs a pure West Coast offense. He needs
he don't need nothing. He got it all. What more does he need?
No. What I'm saying. What I'm trying to say. Not these. Kyle Shanahan and Mike McDaniel's West Coast offense is not what we would consider a traditional West Coast offense. Do we agree?
I don't know about that.
Shanahan, he runs the zones to set up the play action.
Yeah, no, that a traditional West Coast offense, which is the Bill Walsh and Mike Shanahan offense, is not what you see with Shanahan or McDaniel. That's what I'm saying.
It's because they're in the 21st century now, bro. Mike Shanahan was the 90s.
No, but I get what he's saying because a little 1-2-3 out with Bill Walsh and them.
Don't forget Sean McVay.
But he has a quarterback now in Purdy that can extend the 1-2-3 when that breaks down, just like Montana could and Young could.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Garoppolo couldn't. When Garoppolo 1-2-3 broke down, this nigga panicked.
You know what the problem with Tua is? I'll throw in this. I've always been saying this. Unfortunately for him, he has to make Tyreek Hill happy.
If he didn't have Tyreek, you think he would have if he didn't have to make Tyreek happy, do you think he would be more what we would say a traditional West Coast quarterback is?
No, he'd be a game manager. That's what Brian Flores had him do, and he was pretty damn good doing it because he doesn't make too many mistakes. Now, Tua makes mistakes because they're trying to make him shine, and what you're saying is something I've been saying all along. Everybody's now caught up to him. They way past him now.
Yeah, and I like I said in the chat, I want to have faith in the kid that he can be our franchise quarterback.
You can forget that, bro.
Yeah, no, like I said, I wanted to have faith, but I'm done. The past 2 years in December and November, he's proven he's a beginning of the season quarterback. Where when you look at his record at the beginning of the season, which is 26-6 or something, like some ridiculous thing, but he's under 500 when you get into the November, December.
You know, it's funny.
That's not conducive to a successful playoff quarterback.
Did you see how devastated? I was playing it up here last night with the guys up here. How devastated Tyreek Hill was at the press conference and Mike McDaniel. You don't think it bothers these players, babe? Guys like me say, when you're gonna win? When you're gonna beat a good team for once? These players know this, and it bothers the hell out of them, bro. And again, you got Dallas coming in next week. That is the worst team you can play.
Yeah. And I said this since when I heard McDaniel out of his own mouth say that Tua is the best, was his quarterback. I'm like, that's coach speak just to make this kid feel confident. I don't think he just said that in the press conference. I don't think he actually believed it.
Of course not. Yo, Mace, how possible is 9-8? Yeah, very possible if they lose the Jet game Sunday. And that game is no gimme.
If we beat the Jets, what is the best record we can finish with?
11-6.
11-6. We still miss the playoffs, right?
No, you make the playoffs. You win the division, but you're going to be the 4th seed.
And we have to face a wild card team, right?
You have to play Cleveland. You have to play Cleveland.
And that's not a bad. That's a horrible matchup for us because they're physical.
Yeah, exactly. Now you begin to connect the dots. Yes. Yes.
And the sad part about it is when I saw that we signed a guy like Armstead, being that he came from taking away the injuries, being that he came from the Sean Payton system, which is a physical system. I would have thought he would have brought that physicality here to Miami.
Miami's a very finesse team. They've been that way since the Killer
Marino?
Bees. I don't know where they went away from their physicality, but they went away from it. And I'll say it again.
Around a Sertan and a Gunglier. And
since Ricky left.
Ricky left, yeah. Around that time, they were physical.
Yes, they were. Yeah, they would punch
with
you in
Wannstedt.
the face.
With Wannstedt.
Yeah, Wannstedt and Jimmy Johnson, they'll hit your ass.
But like Jason Taylor said, he really believes Wannstedt and Jay Fiedler cost him a ring.
Oh, that team was ready to go. They had no
sure was. Remember that game against Tennessee on a Sunday Night Football when Madison had 4 picks?
Yeah. Bro, that team was my favorite defense, bro.
Yeah, that was a no-fly zone defense, right? With
no-fly zone, yeah.
If fucking EM is trying to tell me that Ramsey and this guy's better, get the fuck out of here. They're not better than Madison and Sertan, bro.
Nah.
Madison and Sertan was fucking franchise DBs. And remember when Deion crowned them as the best?
Remember, it was Madison, Sertan, Brock Marion.
Hell yeah.
And Sammy Knight.
Sammy Knight, yeah.
Sammy Knight, yeah. Tampa
and our linebacker,
Terrell Buckley.
Okay, Jims. Yeah, T-Buck before he went to New England got his ring, that bastard.
Our linebackers.
And then Madison went and got his ring from New York.
Yeah.
Buckley or Madison?
Yeah, Madison.
Yeah, got a ring with the 2007 Giants.
Did Sertan win Did Sertan go to another team and win
Kansas City? They didn't win nothing.
No, he went to Kansas City, yeah.
Yeah, he went to Kansas City. They didn't win anything.
He got paid, though.
Hell yeah, he got paid. There you go. Mr. Miami had it. Mr. Miami got it. 17-0 Dolphins. Madison had 3 picks. 1999. Yep. See, Mr. Miami guy, he remembers that game Sunday night.
Well, besides Zach, was our actual linebacker core that season actually pretty good too, Mace?
He was all right, but we had a good front line and our corners were ridiculous. We are coming. We're coming. We want some tuna fish sandwiches and a gallon of your can't win Hennessy. Damn, Ravens.
Yeah. We had Trace Armstrong on that defense line. We had
Daryl Gardner,
Tim Bowens.
Was a Gunley on that team?
Yes.
Yeah, Gunley, Taylor,
Trace Armstrong,
Bowens, Armstrong. What was my guy? The nigga with the donut.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember his name.
He went to Cleveland. Damn. Oh my God.
Is his last name Farmer?
I'll do it for you, Cades. Don't worry, I got you.
I think I know his last name. I can't remember his first name, but I think his last name was like Farmer or something like that.
No.
You mean Daryl Gardner?
Not Daryl Gardner. He went to Cleveland. He was a D tackle. He had the donut.
Wasn't that Daryl Garner had the chrome on his head?
No, he had the donut, the shoulder pad donut. Randy Starks.
Oh yeah, you like Randy Starks.
I fuck with Randy Starks.
I think he
Randy
gave
Starks.
Joe Philbin the middle finger to the game.
I love Randy Starks.
That's it was funny. I think he gave Joe
Randy
Philbin
Starks was cut from the same cloth as what was the guy that gave the Bills the middle finger?
Brian Cox, Keith Traylor. Yep.
Brian Cox.
Yo, let me do this for Canes. He wants theirs. This is Stephen Ross of March of 2024. First of all, I'm very glad that my buddy Woody Johnson, that his franchise quarterback, one of the best to ever do it, Aaron Rodgers, is healthy again and walking. I'm going to say this right now, and I really, truly mean this. If we do not reach the Super Bowl this year, everyone's gone. I've given this coach 3 years. He didn't deliver. He's gone. The quarterback will be playing somewhere else in 25. We will address that on draft night. I'm tired of the losing. The fan base is tired of the losing. And we're going to fix this one way or another. I have put the team on the Super Bowl or bust in 24. Question. That was for you, Kate.
See, I don't. I do not trust anything Stephen Ross says, though. He's the cause of the incompetence. So can you really trust?
No, it was Wayne Huizenga. Don't blame that on Ross. It was Wayne Huizenga, bro.
No, I didn't. I'm saying I blame the incompetence that happened during the 2010s on.
Yeah, you could blame down Ross. Yes.
Not the 2000s with Huizenga. Did Ross take over in the 90s or in the
Ross
early 2000s?
took over in 2009.
Took over right after Cam Cameron.
Yep.
Oh God. We would have been like if they gave him the power that he wanted, I think we would have been at a different position. The guy who's been winning championships with Bama, Saban.
Yeah, what about Coach Nick?
No, yeah, Coach. If Saban would have gotten the power, if he would have gotten the quarterback he wanted, we would be in a different position right now. Like if he got was it Drew Brees that he was trying to get to Miami?
Yeah, like he took Culpepper, but let me add that. The Dolphins, let me ask you this. Guys in the chat, put a 1 yes, a 2 no. I test you the number 1 pick overall in 2008, right?
Yeah.
Would you have taken Matt Ryan, knowing the career he had?
Yeah.
Yes, I would have.
They took Jake Long. That's all you need to know about the Dolphins organization, the way they're thinking. And to hear these fools down in Miami defend Jake Long, I know if you got to call Omar Kelly out on this. I said, how many years did Jake Long say?
7.
Matt Ryan just won an MVP, right? Unanimous? Yeah. I'll be back in a minute, everybody. Tony, you and I test can talk.
Yeah, no, and we could have the following year. I think we were in the top. The year after that, we were in the top 10 too. We could have. I think we were in the top 3 or top 2 the following year. Also, we could have gotten Matt Stafford. I think, right? Was Stafford the year after Ryan, or were they in the same year?
Yeah, but Miami won 11 games. They had no shot at getting Stafford.
Oh, okay. That year that they made the playoffs with Gase, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Gase screwed us. See, it's either the Dolphins win when we win games that we're not supposed to and screw us out of the top 10 pick, or when we're in the top 10, we make the wrong choice.
Yeah, Gase fucked around and made the playoffs his rookie season. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I think and what do you guys think it would have made, and if we drafted Mahomes that year, were we in the top 10 the year Mahomes was drafted at 11 by the Chiefs?
It's hard to say how he wasn't, unless they went. You remember it was a couple years they kept going 8-8, some shit, 7-9.
Yeah, it was 9-8. Like it was 7-8.
It was like
9-8.
dumbass shit. You're not gonna make the playoffs, and you're ruining your draft stock because you're picking like 15th now.
Yeah, Mahomes was drafted that year before. Yeah, we were drafting like 16 that year. Like, really, seriously, how incompetent? Like, this is why I hope when this guy takes over, he fires everybody. Like,
And start over, like they always do.
or at least, to me, we haven't had a coach longer than 4 years, right? In the Dolphins.
Yeah, McDaniel's a good coach. You need a quarterback. That's it. You got everything else. You got everything else you need, bro.
Yeah, this team is giving me a headache, and I'm losing whatever hair I have left, dude.
But what's crazy is the 1 year that you need an O-line is the year you don't have one.
Yeah.
All the other years you had an O-line, but didn't have a quarterback with no weapons. Now you got all the weapons in the world, no O-line.
Yeah, no, and at the time I liked the signing, but now I criticized the Dolphins when we signed Armstead because of his injury history. Like the guy, he had.
They always do that though.
Yep, they always love damaged good players.
They signed what's the name from Kansas City, Brandon Albert that year. Same shit.
That was the unicorn line with Tunsil, right?
Yeah, that was supposed to be everybody was the number one pick. Him, Pouncey, Tunsil, Bushrod. Everybody was supposed to be
couldn't stay healthy.
None of them.
Who was the guard that next on the right?
It was Tunsil. It was Tunsil.
Tunsil was on the left next to Albert. And on the right side, it was a guy that they drafted in 2015.
Oh, Jonathan Martin, right? The bully gate?
Yeah,
no, Jawan James.
Yep. You don't think I know? I don't think I know my players. And what happened that year that the coach couldn't stand because of his ego?
He didn't like the running back.
Exactly. He saved his ass and carried that team to the playoffs.
And then what he did the next year, traded him to Philly. And he won a ring with the Eagles.
Can't make this show, bro. Can't make it.
Yo, don't tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. I know you see how me and Mace just did that for you? That's because we know this shit. Other niggas can't do that for you. They can't
and to be honest, I'm almost
all that shit.
See, Uncle,
look at Pouncey and
Hernandez
and all that shit.
As soon as the season is done, I'm just gonna unsubscribe to some of these channels. To be honest,
bro, they just be talking. You ever heard of people like they just like to hear themselves talk? They just like there's some people they could say nothing for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's people like me and Mace, we could say a whole lot in like 5 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, and this is Mace. You saw the success of both the Marino era in the 80s and the 70s and stuff like that. I know Marino didn't win a Super Bowl in the 80s. But let's not forget there was great teams in the 80s that you had the 49ers and that the AFC was deep that season too. So let's not act like there wasn't good teams
No, around that time, the 80s, the 90s, the early 90s, that's when everybody had everything. It was about which team was going to be there to win.
Yep.
Every team had a quarterback. You had Warren Moon, you had Jim Kelly, you had Randall Cunningham, you had Mr. Miami's guy, Steve the Bird. You had all these motherfuckers out here.
Boomer
Every
size.
team, everybody had a quarterback. So it wasn't the quarterback disparity that it is now. It was about who had the complete team, who had the system.
You hit it right in the nose, Itas. And this is where the Dolphins failed.
In the NFL at this time, because they wouldn't put a team around Marino. They were just like, Marino, save us.
Exactly.
But if they would have ever put a running game and an actual defense around Marino, like Marino would have had Fiedler's defense and Ricky and Ronnie, he would have never lost.
Yeah. No, but Marino's ego kind of got in the way of not getting a running game because Marino had I think Marino.
Come on, man. They never invested in a running game since Don Shula. I ain't gonna let you do that. They never got him a top flight running back.
Did you see Marino's face at the sidelines when they collapsed last night? That shit was priceless, bro.
Oh, wait. What are you talking about? I missed that.
The Dolphins collapsed. They kept showing Dan Marino on the Dolphins sidelines. He looks sick,
bro. He I bet you he's right in Stephen Ross's ear saying, "You made the mistake. You should have drafted Herbert. You should have drafted Herbert. Listen to me and drafted Herbert."
I think Chris Greer.
He's like, this little pineapple, not me.
I think Chris Greer and my man in Minnesota having the last laugh. You don't think Chris Greer last night was in his office in his house, bro? And when Jordan Love scored that touchdown, because he wanted Jordan Love late in that game, he wasn't saying, "I told you so." He wasn't pumping his fist last night, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Flores wanted
Why would
Herbert.
he do that and his team is losing?
They took the lead when he threw the touchdown late. And what did I say? They gave DeVito too much time.
Both quarterbacks lost.
By the way, shout out to Iman. At least he was man enough to come up here last night and talk about his quarterback situation. I know iTest wasn't up here yet. If you didn't hear it, I played it for Iman earlier. Tommy DeVito's agent told Kay Adams today on Barstool that he really believes that beginning next year, Tommy DeVito will be the number one quarterback.
What else is that?
Right now, the way he looked last night, bro. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'll say it again, and I'm not bashing the kid because I think he's good. You put Tua right now on a team like San Francisco, he's winning the MVP. Am I right, Ita?
How about him in Detroit?
Yeah,
you said Tua in San Francisco. Nah, bro, he too jittery like Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
Purdy not jittery, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, actually, the two teams I can see him being successful is Pete Carroll and with Seattle and with the Lions, with great defenses and good running games.
Yeah, he'll be good in Seattle.
Yeah, like this is where I'm like to the point where I wear my emotions on my sleeve, Uncle.
Me, I'm sorry.
You hear when I talk about the Dolphins, like I can't be like eye test where I take my emotions out of it. Like I have to have.
Oh, you will in 2 years.
Yeah, you will.
Feeling like this, you will. You're gonna be like, man, fuck this. I'm just watching the game to watch.
I take my emotions out of it. You will.
Until they win a playoff game and it feels for real, you're gonna be like,
you're more jaded than I am. I still have hope.
Bro, I had hope. I keep seeing them do the same shit, bro.
Mr. Miami Sea Chickens.
Sea Chickens. Oh, Jesus. I was joking around. I was joking around like this, and I said this on Twitter. Tua can win a Grey Cup in Canada. That's the only championship he would ever win.
Damn, Tony. Oh, he'll be great in the Canadian Football League. The only problem he'll have, he's a stiff. He don't have no mobility.
What's his name? Jeff Garcia wasn't that mobile, was he?
Yes, he was.
More mobile than Tua. Tua went from having a little bit of mobility in college to having no mobility.
I think that hip injury seriously hindered his mobility, to be honest.
But that's another point. Why would you take damaged goods? He's coming into the NFL with a broken hip.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't gonna get better.
I think Greer had faith that his hip would be fully healed. That's the issue. I think
you're wishing upon a star, and then Justin Herbert is right there, no problems.
Exactly.
Or Jordan Love at 25.
Bro, you got to make better life decisions. Like when something is obvious, sometimes it's obvious for a reason.
Yep.
God was giving you the signs. You just kept saying, "Nah, I'm gonna do it like this."
And Joe and I told Uncle, if the only way Greer saves his job is if he makes the trade that would admit that he made the wrong choice and trading for Justin Herbert in San Diego.
He'll never do that. That's career suicide. Everybody who knows football already knows it. They say it without saying it. They're like, "Nigga, you should have got Herbert."
Yeah. Riddick is a big Dolphins fan, and he even said, "You guys made the mistake." Like, he was a Tua fan at the beginning, but now he's realized Riddick was the only guy defending Tua on ESPN, on NFL Live most of the time, and now he's realizing they should have drafted Herbert.
See, that's the thing. I don't deal with people like that. You got to stand on one thing. You can't come after the fact, because that discredits your earlier arguments. And you were saying he was the guy, when people like me were going on the limb against everybody saying he's not the guy.
Yeah, I've been on a limb since the draft, and a lot of people were saying Herbert was a Tannehill clone. Like, a lot of people, when I said we should have drafted that draft, when we said we should have gotten Herbert, they say no, this kid is going to be basically a Tannehill clone.
I know this. Looking at this draft now, 2020, I could tell you, Burrows is damaged goods.
Mm-hmm.
Tua and Hurts are aight. One can run, the other one can't. Love has all the tools.
You know what Tua needs? What Hurts has. Hurts
needs what Tua has. Exactly.
They need to be combined. That's why I said they're
both aight. But Herbert, at the end of the day, he's the best quarterback in this draft.
And he's at the most fucked position out of all three of them.
Yep, sure is.
Out of all four of them, yeah.
Yep. All five of them.
Yeah, no, and that's what's sad about Herbert. He has all the talent in the world, but freaking Spanos is cheap as hell. He's not going to want to pay a top level coach that much money. He wants
to sign that contract.
To make him
shouldn't have signed that contract. You shouldn't have signed that contract.
And I said 3 years ago, when I started this platform, you would say I said Love is in the best position because he learned from Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he's in the best position.
But he losing.
He's taking his lumps.
Aaron Rodgers ain't take no lumps. Aaron Rodgers jumped right out the pussy.
Aaron Rodgers started his first year as a starter 6-10. And him, they was comparing the numbers last night. Love got better numbers than Aaron Rodgers. And they're both
for real?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, you shut me up.
Yeah, Love is killing it, bro. Last night, hey, look, I kept telling people this. And I'm tired, believe it or not, this is going to shock you, everybody. I'm tired of talking about Jordan Love. I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Well, do you believe that?
I can hear the smirk in your voice, yo.
I know how good he is. People begin to see how good he is.
Man, he's
Mr.
trash.
Miami, Mr. Miami, put a one in the chat. Didn't I say next year will be his big year? Put a one in the chat, 305. He knows. Tua needs. What Tua needs? You want the truth?
Tua needs a lobotomy.
Tua needs to grow some. Tua needs to grow a pair. That's what
he needs to. He needs to. He needs to separate himself from Big Sam, his father.
Thank you, Canes. Canes put a word in the chat. I've been saying it all along. Next year, you wait till next June. What I'm going to say about Jordan Love next June.
Yeah, no, and
you
Uncle
want him to run it. You want him to run up against us.
No, they play the Jets next year. I may go up to Green Bay for that one to see Aaron.
I'm talking about San Fran.
San Fran. I would like to see him get his feet wet against San Fran. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drown that motherfucker.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay. Drown him.
They play San Francisco, right? The playoff game. And he gets into a duel with Brock Purdy, and they only lose by, let's say, 6 points, 37-31, and he throws 4 TDs. Oh, you're going to respect him then?
Yeah, I'm going to have an eye on him now.
Wait. Mr. Miami said Justin Herbert's out for the season?
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah, Herbert's out for the year, the pinky.
It's only 4 weeks left. He broke his hand.
And Herbert did not get the greeting of, bro, I missed you from the Spanos family. It was more like, get the hell out of here.
He need to get out of there, yo.
Is there a way? What team would take that contract? That's the issue.
Pittsburgh.
Miami will take it. They ain't signed to it.
No, but doing like Uncle said, doing that would admit they made the wrong decision.
Hey, it's better to admit you're wrong and still end up with the guy.
It's true.
Than to never say it and not end up with shit.
That's right.
Yeah, no, but that's the issue with a guy like Greer. He has too much pride. Like,
man, you don't know that until the opportunity presents itself. I promise you.
I'm gonna tell you what
Herbert becomes president and they ain't signed to her, they getting hit, boy.
I'll tell you what the Dolphins dropped.
Tyreek is gonna retire in 2 years or a year.
No, he won't retire. He'll be playing somewhere else.
But he letting them know, the organization know. Nigga,
yeah, he's letting them know. Yeah, he's tired of this bullshit. If you heard him last night, bro, he was devastated, bro. And Mike McDaniel said it too. Until this team can prove, he said, until we prove we could be a good team, and now we're losing to a losing team. That's what came out of his mouth.
That's the thing. They acting like they've been there before. No, you haven't, bro. You ain't never been in position for the number 1 seed. You better act
heard. I don't have those channels no more. I heard that the Dolphins be flexing a lot on Hard Knocks. You could tell it's true. Look at all these crazy end zone dances they do when they score.
Nah, that shit gangster though. I like that shit. I'm like, man, what they gonna do that?
Yeah, no. Yeah,
that shit funny as hell. And it used to be a time when the Dolphins never showed personality. I'm happy.
That is true. That is true. Forever, they never showed.
When you doing that, you having fun, and when you having fun, that means you winning.
Oh, did I shut Lara up tonight?
Yeah, no, but the issue is if you're losing and you're doing that, that's embarrassing. I test.
No, but you still gotta have fun, dog. Like if you're not having fun and you're all stiff while you're playing, you're not gonna win anyway.
Well,
so you gotta have a sense of looseness within the game.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I played baseball competitively. I'm loose, but there's if our team is in a losing streak, like a massive losing streak or something like that, I become serious. Like I'm done with all this clown, like all this celebrating after a home run or throwing out a base runner. I'm done with that.
So if you hit a home run, you don't celebrate.
Yeah, no. If I hit a home run I go around the base, like I fist pump, but I don't do like these crazy celebrations and stuff like that. Like
he does it like he's been there before.
Yeah.
When Miami was celebrating, they were up by 2 touchdowns.
All right, here we go. This is right
They
off
thought they
the
were winning
wire
that game.
for you Dolphin fans, and the excuses will be made. You know that. Connor Williams out for the year with the ACL injury.
He always
Holland
hurt.
hurt. And tons of notes by position. So the Dolphins are putting out their injury report, their fire control because of this horrible loss last night. So Connor Williams out for the year with an ACL injury.
See, and being the pessimistic fan, I've always been like pessimist when it comes to I knew the Dolphins, like in the back of my mind, I knew the Dolphins were going to lose the game we weren't supposed to, and it happened last night with the Titans.
Like, but that's why I'm saying what gave Miami Dolphins arrogance enough to be like every game is we're gonna win this.
Exactly.
Y'all ain't done shit.
It's false arrogance.
That's what I'm saying. For like you gotta crawl before you walk. 49ers, they crawled before they got to the point they at. 2019, 2020, 21, 22. Now they at the apex. Shit is it's a grind, fool. You gotta build.
Do you think the team is adopting the mentality of the like they're done with the mediocrity and they want it right away?
Oh yeah, they're done with that part of the Dolphins' history, but you're not at the Super Bowl phase yet. You got to get to that point, and to get to that point, I mean, you can't act like you can't be divas. They were acting like they already won already.
Yep.
Wow, fool. Yep. Like, you ain't done shit. You ain't even won a playoff game.
And here's the sad part. Only them and their delusional fan base thinks that way. Everybody else thinks they're a joke.
Meanwhile, the 49ers, they laying a smackdown on Dallas and Philly, and they scared of the Seahawks. Nigga, you know how prepared they was for the Seahawks?
Seahawks play tough with Drew
That's
Lock.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No letdown, no matter the opponent.
Like you always say, Tess, divisional opponent.
Yeah, the divisional opponent, like that's a difference. Like it seems like the AFC East, like specifically, we have a tendency, like with the Patriots and the Bills dominating the way they had the past few years.
They dominated, but here's this dirty little secret nobody tells you. The Dolphins always split with them. They just never got the recognition. They never could just sweep the Dolphins. They used to sweep the Bills. The Jets. They used to sweep the Jets. They used to sweep all them boys for years. I think the Bills just recently got out of that shit.
Yeah, just recently when they got Josh Allen.
That's what I'm saying, fool. So the Dolphins was always the only team that Tom Brady and Belichick could never just sweep. So that's why I don't believe in that shit, bro. Like any given Sunday, look at Detroit. They were supposed to run over the Bears. The Bears beat that ass. Division opponent.
Beginning to fall apart, bro.
Division opponent, though.
Yep. After what
and they almost got them the first game.
Yep. And they got Minnesota twice coming up, does the Lions. And
now,
that's not
now look at that Minnesota loss to the 40. Look at all the losses from the 49ers. Yep. Cleveland, playoff team. Minnesota, playoff team. Cincinnati, playoff team, dog. Yep. Come on, dog.
Wait, did you guys play Jacksonville?
We whooped their ass in Jacksonville.
38-3.
And they were coming off of the best winning streak in the league.
7 in a row. They play San Francisco to get destroyed at home.
And they ain't been the same since. Look at Philly. Philly still like ain't looking right since that 49er game.
Philly got bullied the hell out of them, bro. Now you got players fighting each other.
They think they get right.
They're not listening to Sirianni either.
Nope.
Come on, man. Sirianni up there at a national televised press conference saying shit. That nigga was mad. He said shit twice during the press conference. I said, oh, shit. That boy losing the grip. 49ers do that, bro. They beat the shit out of both of them boys.
I don't think Manzano knows, Itus, how much swag 49ers fans have, bro. Those motherfuckers, bro. They take
No, I live around 49ers fans that, like, I have, like, in my neighborhood, we have, like, 10 or 15 49er fans. So I know.
All right, so last year after that Philly game, for like a week, them boys wouldn't talk. For like a week, I wouldn't talk. I was like, what the fuck was that? And then I had to hear the Philly niggas talking about, yeah, nigga, we whooped your ass. And I'm like, bro, you that like thirsty to be my rival. Cause my rival is the Cowgirls. You feel me? I don't even know y'all. But y'all want to be our rivals that bad? Y'all want to be our rivals that bad? All right, this game is for the pink slip to the Cowgirls, and we got the pink slip, dog. We own the Cowgirls. We own them. They are little, you know what I'm saying? Philly's our little cousin. Cowgirls our little nephew.
Is there a team that like? Is there a team the past few? Like not in your division.
There's a picture of Purdy holding two babies in his hand with Cowboy jerseys and a Eagle jersey.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
That shit funny as hell, dog.
Not in your division. Who is the like in the past few years outside of your division that you guys have struggled with, like that you can't beat or like they're not
that
like
we can't beat, but teams that give us problems are Kansas City, motherfucking Baltimore, who we about to see on Christmas Day. We're gonna see y'all bitches.
The Patriots when they had
Nah, we've been laying the smackdown on the Patriots the past couple of years. Who else? That's about it. Baltimore, Kansas City.
Did you guys struggle with the Peyton-led Broncos?
Oh, and the fucking Seahawks, of course, but that's a given.
Yeah, it's a division rival.
No, but as of late, you know what I'm saying, no more. We got 5 straight on them boys. But back in the days, it was
Legion of Boom.
It was the fucking Seahawks. It was them bitches. It was Green Bay somewhat.
How about the Cardinals?
The Cardinals they made noise for like a year, but that was just smoke.
I'm talking about the Cardinals with Warner.
It was a year. They had a year of dominance, bro. That Super Bowl run, and that was it.
And they went 8-7-1 that year.
Oh, they won a wild card run?
Yeah. Oh, Fitzgerald was balling, bro, that year.
Yeah, and Bolden, bro.
Yeah, Bolden was mine. We had to get him. We went and got him.
Both of them in my fantasy league that year too, and they went to the Super Bowl.
Bolden won everywhere he went, bro. That's exactly. Crazy.
And I think he's gonna make the Hall of Fame this year. I do.
He got to, bro. He one of them niggas. I remember watching him at Florida State. He was a quarterback.
I used to talk so much about him, bro, when he was in Arizona, and guys used to give me fucking bullshit about him. I said, "Yo, Anquan Bolden's the nigga, bro."
And when he was with the Ravens, I hated him. I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah, my 2 favorite guys, like at the top, were CJ, Calvin, and Larry, in their prime. Being that he was in Detroit, I give him the benefit of the doubt because that franchise was incompetent with Stafford and stuff like that. They didn't know how to build a team correctly. It's like the Detroit Lions are like the Dolphins and stuff like that.
Don't let Dolphins.
They're the only teams they ain't won no fucking playoff games.
No, don't let
everybody else won games. Everybody name a team. And I'm telling you, they won a playoff game since you've been alive.
Dolphins haven't been to an AFC Championship game since 1992. And during that span, every AFC team has been to except Houston, has been to an AFC Championship game at least twice. Jacksonville has been to 3 of them.
That's crazy,
they
bro.
went to twice with Gerard, right?
No, they never went with Gerard. They went twice with Mark Brunell, they went with Blake Bortles.
Oh yeah, Blake with Jalen Ramsey on that team, right? That
Yep.
Jalen Ramsey defense.
Yeah, we called Josh Allen a piece of shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he ain't wrong. Yeah, he ain't wrong. He wasn't wrong, bro. And remember Josh Allen, the comments he made.
Yep. I forgot who he liked. I know he liked Russell Wilson. There was a white boy from the NFC he liked a lot.
See, that's a question. Do you think Josh Allen, like taking away the mistakes he makes, do you think his skill set fits this offense?
Josh Allen?
Yeah.
The Miami offense? Yeah, but you know what? And I know
Hell
you guys.
Yeah. If he was in Miami, that's what they need. They need a Josh Allen. They need a quarterback that can not only protect themselves, can throw that bitch. If they got Josh Allen, bro, I'll pick Miami for the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna lie, because he reckless as fuck, but nigga, he'll throw that bitch, bro.
He's a bigger Brett Favre. He's a bigger Brett Favre.
Right. That's what Miami need. They need a fucking gunslinger motherfucker.
You know what? If you're talking all of this, they should have drafted Jordan Love at 26.
Nah, Jordan Love ain't got that kind of power.
Yeah, bro.
Listen. If Josh Allen doesn't have 3 linemen, he running through that shit. Jordan Love can't do that. That's the type of quarterback Miami needs. Run the
football this year, bro?
He ain't running like Josh Allen. Josh Allen. Okay, that's the difference. That's what I'm saying. It's two different guys. You're talking about a guy that doesn't need to do it. I'm telling you, they need a guy that needs to do it.
Let me say this right now. I'm not saying he's better. Josh Allen's better than him. But
it's not that I need better. I don't care. I think maybe he is better. But what I'm saying, they need a quarterback that's big. They need a quarterback that's burly like that. That's big as fuck. That can run through contact.
Physical quarterback.
Because they ain't got no O-line.
Yeah, you know what I love? I love the guy with the arm talent, bro.
Man, fuck that word, man. Fuck that
and when he threw that, I'll say it again. When he threw that touchdown late in that game last night, I was screaming up there, bro.
That was a sweet pass because it hit the line. That was a nice throw.
And you know what?
That shit hit the line.
Last night?
All he had to do was turn around. That bitch hit right
there.
The end zone. That shit was nice.
And you know who else was biased last night?
Man, fuck that.
Did you hear Joe Buck's call when they got the touchdown, bro?
Man, fuck that.
Shout out to Joe Buck.
Fuck Joe Buck. Anybody who likes him.
Miami really hates Jordan Love. My mother hates him, bro.
No love. Bro. When he walked off, I was so happy. I was like, look at your face.
Yeah, he was pissed, bro.
He's a loser. Bro, if your quarterback could do everything right and you still lose, he's a loser. You know that's a quality too.
Of course, yeah, I know that.
Everybody talks about arm talent and all this. Sometimes players are winners. Like,
it's true.
Everywhere you went, you just won. You just got that winning aroma about you. And some motherfuckers, it don't matter what they did, they lose. Jordan Love, I think he's a loser.
Oh, man.
He's a loser.
I think he's all right.
He's a loser.
I just enjoyed watching his evolution this year. I loved every minute of it. I've been up here for the ups and the downs.
That the master finally left and he got an opportunity. That is not evolution. That's an opportunity.
Well,
and he's all they got.
I think the kid backing him up is pretty good. The kid from Penn State.
But he ain't a fucking starter, Yo, let me ask you this. You got Netflix?
Nah.
Oh, you tripping.
I don't watch none of that television and streaming stuff, man.
I don't got no TV, but I stream like a motherfucker. That's all I do.
All I do, bro, is go to bed. Shit. When I finish this show, I already said my nightly prayers. When I finish this show, I'm just going straight to bed, bro. Yo, Mace, I turned the Dolphin games off at halftime. I said to myself, I had enough. F that. Yeah, he was up here last night telling me that halftime Gaines was. He was tired of this shit. And
no Tyreek, no Juice.
Yeah. I wonder what all these Tour fans are saying now.
Who gives a fuck?
It's out the bag about their great quarterback, who I don't hate, by the way. I don't.
Bro, they got this cartoon called The Inside Job about government conspiracies. That shit funny as fuck, yo. That shit funny as shit. You see how that shit ain't had nothing to do about what we were talking about?
Yep.
That's what Jefferson be doing.
Mm-hmm.
That should be throwing people out.
About shit out of left field.
Sorry, what the fuck? We talking about
Let's
this?
Go 305. Let's go. Get your ass up here. I was gonna say before, Tyreek equals offense is sleep. No Tyreek. Yeah. That's what I've been saying all along.
And then what's crazy is they have Waddle. That's what's bad about it. Like, what were you doing before Tyreek got here? You were using Waddle, right?
Record. Yep, broke the rookie
That's what I'm
record.
saying, fool. So it make no sense. Like, you see, we got McCaffrey. That didn't mean we stopped using Debo and Kittles. You add them on, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all boys, man.
Yo, you be good, bro.
Yo.
Thanks for pulling up. The great eye test, everybody. I'm getting ready to go off the air. Waiting for 305 to pull up. I'd like to thank everybody who came in tonight to say what's up. We will see you. I'll wait for 305 to pull up. We'll see you tomorrow night, folks. 8:15 Eastern time. And we'll just shoot the spit up here. Nothing to talk about, really. I mean, the Miami collapse. I'm still shaking over that. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, 305 say ain't no Tua fan. And again, I'm not bashing on Tua at all. But again, when you got sycophants like they do in Miami over this kid, and he's a good player, don't get me wrong, he's good, but he doesn't elevate your team. That's why Tyreek is there. He elevates the team. He's the face of the franchise. Tyreek Hill, he's your money player. And when he's healthy, the brother balls. I mean, what do you want to do? But like I said about Miami, if there's things that have to change, you got to become a more physical offensive line. Go get a physical back that can run the clock out for you. And you can throw the Mozart at me 18 touchdowns. He'll probably break the touchdown record. But the question is, how far would this team get? It's a lot of scenarios in this team, bro, that is yet to be uncovered. We're going to find out. Dallas next week, folks. That is not going to be a day at the beach. And could be for the number 1 seed at Baltimore. And then Buffalo. That's the schedule left. They should beat the Jets on Sunday. God, I really believe. And I thought they'd win these 5 games, and they proved me wrong. Manzano said they would slip up, and they did. So, QZ in the building. So, 305 is here. We will see you. QZ, I love you, man. Jims, I love you too. Raven Knight, all you guys, thanks for pulling up. We'll see you tomorrow night, folks. 8:15 Eastern time. I don't know what the topic would be, but it's going to be rough. NFL's down to the home stretch. Week 15. Big games on Sunday. Dolphins and Jets. Green Bay, Tampa Bay is huge. And, of course, the late game, Buffalo and Dallas were getting on up in Orchard Park. We'll find out. I don't know what the Chiefs play this week, but the Chiefs better get their act together. That's right, Jims. I love you, bro. Appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow night, everybody. 8:15 Eastern time. Good night from the Oasis, everybody. Let me say later to Jims. And then I'm out of here for the night. Do some NBA tomorrow night. Before I leave, let me see what the NBA card is. I'll find out what my NBA card is tomorrow night. See what I'll do. There you go, Jims. I love you, bro. Oh, he's over at Auntie's. Oh, is she really there? 305. You there, bro?
Yeah.
Your girl's in Auntie's room right now, Raven said.
Who's that?
China White.
Now?
Yeah, right now. Hey, go ahead. We'll see you tomorrow night, everybody. Raven, be good, bro. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Good night, everybody.
See y'all in 2089.
Good night, Raven. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow night, everybody.
This is the Purge Part 3?